Just a second, guys. I'm literally just mixing up my drink here. Just a second. I was not ready. I mean, you know. Oh, well, hello. Look at that. Where's my camera? Interesting. Well, I don't know what it is my camera's doing. That's interesting. Um, huh. Well, I don't know what to do. What the heck? Oh, it's apparently not like plugged in. Hold on. Just a second. What are we doing here? How did we get disconnected? What happened? Oh, we're connected. We're just deciding to not show ourselves. Cool. Okay. Let's try it again. Oh, nope, that didn't work either. Cool. Uh. Hmm. Well. Oh, there. And then magically it works. I don't know. I don't know what it's doing. I don't know what's happening, but hi. It's going to be one of those days. Cool. Hi, besties. How are you? Let me say hi to everybody. Hi, Steph. Okay. First of all, Diz, thank you for pinning that message to chat. I appreciate you. The avatar is back. Kiera, congratulations on first. You've been first 33 heckin' times. Also, hello officially, friend. You were not first, but I'll take it. I mean, you took it, so, you know. Avatar, thank you so much for 29 months. And at tier 3, nonetheless. You, Sweet Bean, thank you so much. Hype train, I want hype train. I'm sorry, it did not start a hype train. Have I tried? Oh, and I owe you a poorly explained movie. Phoebe, this is not going to work for me, honey. This is not going to work for me. Not going to work for me. Oh my goodness. Okay, there you go. Can you maybe... Okay, then I'll put you down. All right. Poorly explained movie. The movie is Jaws. I don't know. It's not. A man travels to New York City in order to meet his birth father. That's your movie. Elf, that's correct. Absolutely correct. Can we give Avatar 1,000 acorns, please? Because they got it first. But Elf, yes. Bye, buddy. Hope you find your dad. Have I tried yelling at it? Yes. And I also restarted both computers. And nothing is working right. Throw it out the window, assert dominance. I'm about ready to. Venom, hello, my friend. Welcome in. Lady Ackley, hello. Diz here with all the best ideas. Agreed. Shell Bell, hello, my friend. Eru, hello. Let's see. Shell Bell, you are 84% squirrely. Let's go. Door. How'd I get those live emotes of you? Close the dang door. Hello, my friend. Welcome in. Take my time. I'm happy I wasn't late for once. Yeah, right. You're perfectly on time. Yeah, I'm just late. I literally just restarted both my computers, so I don't know what's happening. Everything said I don't want to work today. Yes, that is exactly what happened, including me, for the record. That is exactly how I felt today. So we watch movies all day in my class. I mean, frankly, let's be real here, okay? When it comes to this week, like, nobody's focused. Nobody's focused. Nobody wants to work. Nobody wants to be doing school, right? Like, it's just the way it is. It's reality. Simmer down, Steph. Hello, my friend. Welcome the heck in. Let's see. Friends, go follow. Oh, does Steph not have a... Wait, does Steph not have a... She does not. Hold, please. There. Now you got it. Friends, if you're not following Steph, go follow Steph, please. And thank you. Avatar, hello, officially. We watched Charlotte's Web and Snow Pop, so it's a killer day. And I got everything ready for next week, including my observation. Nice. Very nice. Bro, let me sit on that class next time. That sounds lit. Agreed. I saw that, Diz. The movie is Jaws. It was not. It was Elf. I just watched that. It's about the season. It is. I heard Travels to NYC, and I was like, Home Alone or Elf. Fair. I hold out on never listening or watching holiday movies till next year. Willingly, that is. I mean, that's fair. That's fair. Okay, caught up on chat. Yay! Okay, friends. So, hi. What? Oh my gosh. All right. I have to apparently pay some attention to my cat. So let's talk for a couple minutes here. How has your week been so far? Are we ready for Thanksgiving if we celebrate? The exemption is the movie Carol because reasons. Okay. I'm not judging you. What Phoebe wants is what Phoebe gets. Agreed, Quiv. Also, hi. Friends, go follow Quiv if you are not. She's a heckin' fun time. Yeah, give me that turkey. No. Well, so my favorite way to have turkey is when it's been brined, right? And the turkey that we had at Friendsgiving over the weekend was brined, and it was delicious. It was blue, but it was brined. And then the turkey I usually have at Dev's family's Thanksgiving is let me see. Is usually deep fried. They have like a big deep fryer. So okay, let me see here. You're always welcome to visit. We had like 10 minutes of snow pups left, so the kids were a bit bummed, but it was mostly over. That's exciting. I already had Thanksgiving on Sunday, so that's about it. Kira, that's fair. That's fair. If you lived over here, you'd be welcome to come to ours. Welcome in, Shorty. How are you? How do you think they vibe with Bill Nye? Bill Nye, the science guy, who's from Seattle, used to be on a show called Almost Live, which is like Seattle's version of Saturday Night Live, which doesn't exist anymore. So, almost all my family live in different states, so my girls and I are just gonna have a chill day. That sounds like so much fun. Venom, Juby, hello, my friend. Welcome in. Welcome, welcome. Also, I said snow pups, but it's snow buds. Oh, yeah. It is like air bud, but it's snow. Is it snow buds or snow buddies? I think it's snow buddies, isn't it? Bill. Yeah, exactly. My dad used to deep fry turkey every year. So good. Now my cousin has a smoker, so we get a smoked turkey. That's also so good. They talk the whole time. Fair. Yeah. Although, I don't know. I think Bill Nye can be engaging enough. Right? Oh, hello, camera. Hold on. Let me fix that. Gotta turn that autofocus off. Okay, there we go. Hi, Grams. Welcome in. Definitely buddies. I'm gonna just stop talking. No, don't. Ever. Never. Either way, the movies later get written by someone on LSD and meth. I mean, that's fair. Yeah. Or just like, okay, so let's keep capitalizing on this winning train, right? Grams, you're 34% squirrely today. Let's go. So, y'all, I'm going to tell you what, this morning, 56% squirrely venom. Let's heck it go. I bought my Oars brand microwave meals. I don't use this rating all this, but it tastes like shit. That's fair. No one sober wrote the later movies. It's highly possible. Living off that champagne from, all the successful previous movies. This morning, y'all, I woke up. My hair was like this. It was all over the place. I have like a spot under my eye right now. It's like I don't know, like a red bump. Quiv, you are 70% squirrely today. And then I have this bruise on my chin. I was like, I look like I lost a fight at the trailer park. Like, that is what I look like when I woke up this morning. And I was like, wow. Wow. How do you mess up barbecue pulled pork? I don't know. I don't know who messed it up. Who messed it up, Dor? Oh, because it's usually the preservatives. There's any number of reasons. I don't believe you would lose a fight, Quiv. Thank you, I think. Yes, champagne. If you mean no champagne, then yes, there are champagne. Fair. I scratch myself in my sleep sometimes. I look like I got in a cat fight. That's absolutely fair. No, I said it before, but like I fell when I left the Friendsgiving, and I hit my face. I think I hit it on the fence post, but I'm not entirely sure. But so I have a bruise like right here. You can kind of see it. I tried to cover it with makeup. It didn't really work very well. But I have a bruise here. And then my leg is like bruised and scratched up. I literally sent pictures to Diz today. I was like, no, you don't get it. Like, I fell. When I said I fell, I mean like I fell. So, yeah, I fell. Grams, streaking. It does in fact look like ouchies, yeah. Mm-hmm. Fortunately, I had Minnie with me, but then I was embarrassed and I like ran away. Woo, streaking! Shorty streaking, lucky number 7. Heck yes. Okay, friends, so let's talk about a couple things. What do you mean, huh? Listen. So, we have a stream today. We are streaming Friday with Gons. Saturday, Gons is doing his 8-hour stream, and I'm streaming for an hour with him on Saturday, and then we are streaming on Sunday. I know. Despite all my technical difficulties. Also, Quiv, before I forget, because I keep thinking it and then like not telling you, girl, I don't know if I've told you, but you look freaking fantastic lately. Just throwing that out there. If you guys haven't seen Quiv lately, I would go check out her stream because she looks fantastic. Next month, we are rolling out a new retheming, not a rebrand, but a retheming on the affiliate anniversary. Oh, listen. Bruises and all? No, seriously though, you look fantastic. Diz does not streaming, so we are Pacific. Sorry, I don't make the rules. Diz does. That's true. Diz does make the rules. It's true. The mods are in control. We all know it. So we have a retheming, which means there's gonna be some different redeems and stuff, and some of them are like extended, like they're meant to be like a build upon kind of thing. But one of the things we're doing is because I am going to be starting to give out game codes for the people with the most acorns now. That's right, you heard me. The people with the most acorns are going to start getting game codes. Okay? But because of that, I just found hay in my shirt. Life of Gay Pigs. I was like, girl, you've been rolling in the hay? Like, girl. It does not work retroactively. But this month, the person with the most acorns is getting a game code. Lynn! Oh my gosh. 20 months? Listen, I know you've been here for like a long time. You're all good. So yes, the person with the most acorns, they are getting game codes starting at the end of this month. Okay, so getting your acorns is going to be worth it. But starting next month, I'm lowering the amount of acorns that we give out for things. Hi, Ruby. Welcome in. Good job grabbing those acorns. Okay. So, like, when you do the hello, it's only going to give you 100 acorns. Like that kind of thing. Okay. So, just so you know, we're lowering the amount of acorns. You're still getting acorns. But because the prizes are bigger, I'm giving out less acorns for things. Becca, hello, and Steffi, hello. Oh my gosh, all the friends are rolling in. Okay, so I'll be honest, friends. I'll be honest. I thought that we weren't gonna have a lot of. I mean, I love you all, and I'm really glad when you come. Virus, hello. But I didn't think anybody was gonna show up because we're playing a different game today. We're playing a brand new game, like literally brand new. It just dropped like 20 days ago. Brand new game. Oh, thank you for the reminder. Person who I'm not mentioning. I saw that and I'm curious. Aha! I show up for everything. I know Avatar. I know. I'm all about new games. Awesome. Awesome. Let me get in here. I had somebody request. How many times do I tell you this? We come for you, not the games. Listen. Here's the thing. Once upon a time. Well, at least it's double digits. That's true. Once upon a time. Here's some Pacific lore for you. Pacific, 5-stream streak. Let's go, streaking virus. I used to do this thing called Retro Gaming Night. One's in chat if you remember. If you remember Retro Gaming Night. Some of you might. Quiv says yes. Diz says yes. Mario, yeah. I killed Mario so many times. Y'all, so many times. No, Avatar, the thing is, they actually asked me to turn their auto shouting off because they are pausing on streaming for a little while, and that's fair. Does from a raid video count? I mean, sure. But I used to do this thing called Retro Gaming Night, and everybody loved it, but nobody would show up. And it's like, I would, and the games were frustrating. Old games are hard, y'all. They're hard. Yes, Aladdin was Retro Gaming Night. We played like Super Mario Brothers 3. We played Sonic. We played Super Mario. We played a lot of retro games. Scott Pilgrim was pretty fun, except for the coughing because I was sick. So anyway, it was actually Scott Pilgrim was really fun. And the new show is out, and I need to watch it, like the anime. So real talk, because I'm not a gatekeeper. Y'all know this about me. I don't like to gatekeep. In the world of streaming, sometimes we'll do things because, it's about numbers. Because if you're not bringing in the numbers, clearly there's people that just aren't interested. And even like, yeah, I want to do things that interest me, but I also want to do things that are fun for you because y'all are my community, right? Like, yes, I do this for me, but I also do it for you, right? Like real talk. Yes. Nod your heads up and down. You know I'm right. Yes. Type 2 in chat. It's marketing. I get it. Yes. Type 2 in chat if you're following me, please. Okay, especially because a lot of you are streamers. Not all of you, but a lot of you are, right? So the thing is, Sims always brought in the most numbers because that's what everybody wanted to see. Plus, I can build and talk at the same time. Like, I don't get distracted. I can keep talking with y'all, and it's a good time, okay? And I know most of you have seen my videos at this point. Like, I'm not going to stop playing The Sims. I'm not leaving the EA Creator Network, at least not at this time. I reserve the right to change my mind. But I want to support The Sims because I don't blame the game developers for what's happening. And also, I would like The Sims to remain strong so that maybe they can be sold off to a company that cares or even go independent if/when this sale goes through. Okay? That's my plan. If you need to know more about it, there's videos on my YouTube channel. There's a link in my About panel. So, yes, Dor, thank you. Thank you very much. However, at the same time, this really gives me a chance to expand on my content, right? Because a lot of people, some people are not even wanting to support people playing The Sims right now, which, again, if that's what you want to do, I'm not going to judge you for that. It's fine. So there are people that are out there looking for different options, especially from like cozy streamers, right? So I have a very extremely like ridiculously long list of games that I have wanted to play, that I own or I have access to, that I haven't played. Now, like I said, this one is brand new. It just came out as soon as I heard about it. Like I heard about it like 3 years ago. I was like, I want this game. Like, I want this game. It's been in development. It finally released. I'm very excited about it. It is a point and click puzzle game called Foolish Mortals. And from what I understand, the idea is, it says Louisiana, 1933. 30 years ago, an entire wedding suddenly and mysteriously vanished on the island of Devil's Rock, and with it went the location of the lost treasure of Belmore Manor. To find it, you might need to die too. A cozy, story-driven, point-and-click adventure game of the merry and macabre. And completely off topic. Your hair in this style is fantastic. There's so much volume and texture. Thank you, Quiv. Thank you. I appreciate you. Yeah, I don't know. I'm having a week right now where like my hair just touching my neck is bothering me, so it's going up. It's up. So all the reviews, the reviews so far this week, or so far since it's been released, are very positive, which is a good thing. And when you look on Steam, it says similar to games I've played, which include Strange Horticulture and Little Misfortune, which I enjoyed both. I couldn't stand the other, so I cut all of it off. Now I don't have the problem. That's fair. I need the ability to put it up. Like I've had shorter hair, and then it starts to, like I have to be able to put it up when it bothers me. I'm particular. In fact, I don't know if y'all remember. I used to have a lot longer hair. Do y'all remember when I cut my hair on New Year's Eve on stream? Do you remember that? We've done some crazy stuff. We've done some crazy things on stream. Yeah. I also have some footage of me getting the tattoo that I'll be putting in my wrap-up video for the 7th. So y'all aren't going to want to miss it. And in case you're curious, if you are still playing The Sims, we do have a shell challenge. We'll be touring the shells that day. It was when you still had blonde hair from dyeing it from a past charity stream. That's right. Yep. Yeah, my hair was still like blonde at the ends. Yeah, because I bleached it. So, okay. Let me get the game started. I have long hair, but can't stand it touching my face, so it's always up. Try short hair, but I do not like how I look with short hair. I don't look bad with short hair. I just get frustrated when I can't, I can't put it up. So, all right, I'm starting the game. Actually, I'm gonna do it with chat. Maybe. Oh, we're gonna play this. Okay. Okay. Why can't I breathe whenever Are you gonna make me unplug it and plug it back in? That's rude. I don't want to do that. So tell me. Okay, that's fine. It's fine. So this is the game. I'm very excited. Deal with long hair drives me full on bonkies. Props. And then hold on, let me get in my audio and see why it's not playing any audio. We're gonna scratch, gonna take a while for this egg to hatch. Huh. There we go. I apologize for all the random like issues I'm having on stream tonight, y'all. Pull the cartridge out, blow on it, right? I mean, Diz, I've seen pictures. You did have long hair once upon a time. Dev has long hair, but he just puts it up most of the time too. Fair. All right, so for the record, the reason I was really interested in this game is because Foolish Mortals is kind of a term that's used often with the Haunted Mansion at Disneyland and Disney World. The Haunted Mansion, the Disney's Haunted Mansion. And the Haunted Mansion in Disneyland is actually based on New Orleans. So I'm thinking this might be a little Disney's Haunted Mansion coded. I don't know. I thought it might be, but I don't think it is. Because it doesn't mention anything about partnership with Disney or anything like that. So I think it's like Haunted Mansion coded. No, it's really not, Avatar. So there's actually a story behind the Haunted Mansion in Disneyland, which is that, the original story was that a woman was married to a man who she thought he was a sailor. It turns out he was like a pirate, and she ended up, then she got a message that he had died, so she like unalived herself. And then he came, it turns out he really did, like he lived, he came home, found her unalived, and then he hung himself from the rafters, which is why when you go through the elevator scene, there's somebody hanging from the rafters. So, Romeo and Juliet, kinda, little, yeah, but more insane. It's a little, yeah. Anyway, that's the original story of Gracie Manor. It even looks like the Haunted Mansion in Orlando. It does a little. Yes, a little bit. So, all right, let's start a new game. What I do really like about this game so far, though, if you look, the mouse is a planchette, like you have on a Ouija board. I only know of how to match movie with Eddie Murphy. That's fair. Avatar, the newer one with Rosario Dawson, is better, I think. But my favorite one is the Muppets Haunted Mansion, because why wouldn't it be? All right, so double click is quick travel, right click is examine, left click is interact, and begin. Wait, can we talk about Rosario Dawson? Because her and Clerks 2 and 3. Also, there was that Quentin Tarantino movie she's into.
They said there was a treasure on the island. Its location known only to the dead. I could see it in my dreams. How was I supposed to know that in order to find it, I'd have to die too?
Dun, dun, dun. How is the audio? Is it too loud? Yes, she is an exceptional actor. Agreed. Also good in the Star Wars. Okay. Thank you. We're gonna sit here and appreciate all the designers that worked on this game, right? Because let's be real, game development is a trip. That's right. The only good part. Interesting. Don't let Captain hear you say that. I know she do be a fan. A lot of people worked on this game. I love it. Love to see it. Wait, I just did the live action movie. I like the books. Okay. See, that feels very Haunted Mansion coded right there, but It's a bride. And it's about a wedding, so most people don't like the live action movie. I've only seen it a couple times. Is it? It happens. Okay. Let's go. Let's do this. I'm so excited.
I think you're a fool. Everyone on Devil's Rock knows what happened to that house. Over 30 years it stood empty now. Locals won't go near it. I say all it contains now is dust, cobwebs, and bad luck.
I don't have time for ghost stories.
Then what do you want with it?
33 years ago, the Belmore Trading Company was wound up and absorbed by the state. The owner's dead, the heir nowhere to be found. Money was missing from the company accounts, and it's still unaccounted for. I'm here to find it.
So you're a treasure hunter.
Not quite. I'm an auditor.
An auditor.
That's boring.
Records, taxes, all that stuff.
Think of me as the adventurer of the accounts book. But on this case, I'm out of office and on location. At
Hi, new
8 a.m.
friend.
tomorrow morning, the state's claim on that money lapses for good along with my commission. So I've got one night to find it. I'm overdue for a meeting with the parish comptroller to reopen the case.
The comptroller you're meeting wouldn't happen to be Theodore Grimes, would it?
Yes, I believe it is.
Would be hard to convince him, I'd say.
Why's that? I'm a good talker.
He died about 4 days ago.
Tisk, tisk.
I'd wager he's waiting to be buried in St. Juniper Cemetery, stiff as a board.
Oops.
Okay, that might be tricky. Talking to the dead isn't quite within my skill set.
Yet.
Remember what I said about that house and bad luck?
My bad luck started long before that house. It's a 3-day journey to get here, and it took me 7. And ever since my suitcase got dropped overboard on the steamer, all I have to my name is a pocket watch, a magazine, and $1.
Less than $1, actually. You owe me for the taxi ride.
Animal, it actually, if you're sick, please go take care of yourself, my friend. Also, we have anonymous follows on. Welcome to the new Squirrel Scout. You're welcome to say hi or not. Animal, they count it throughout the whole thing. So I get like an average. If that matters to you, you're welcome to, you can leave the tab open as long as the volume is at least 1%. But please go take care of yourself. You are way more important than any stream and any number, okay? You're not just a number, you're a member of the community, and that matters more to me. Yeah, I just found out Terrence Stamp, the guy who played Ramsey in Haunted Mansion, passed away. Oh, that's too bad. I mean, he was older, to be fair. So, okay. All right. Oh.
The taxi driver was the type to prefer payment over conversation.
I bet he probably was. Oh, I have $1.
The taxi driver
Oh
was
my
the type
gosh.
to prefer payment over conversation.
There's my
And here's
dollar.
your change.
Thanks.
Didn't you say you'd take me into town?
You can walk from here.
Rude.
No one with any sense would go further onto this island at night. And remember, the tide's coming in. Within the hour, you'll be cut off from the mainland until tomorrow.
That suits me.
Of course, Wasabi. Yeah, I'm
Took the
excited.
pocket watch
I've
out
been
of my
wanting to
vest
play
and
it
clicked open the cover.
for a long time, so I'll look for a bit
Got
and fade out.
13
No worries.
hours to find $13
No worries,
million.
animal.
Unlucky for some, but if you're really dead set on it, here's a tip. Go find the Spirit Queen.
The Spirit Queen? Who is that?
I think you'll find you mean, what's that? Good luck, Murphy McCallan.
Yeah, Wasabi, I actually checked earlier today to see if anybody was streaming it, and nobody was. And I was like, oh, okay. So. Hey, Court, how are you? Welcome in. Hey, it's the Captain's Club. Captain, you have a club.
Walking into the port town of Deadnettle, I could sense its history in every stone, brick, and plank. Echoes of merchant ships loading and unloading all manner of cargo from expeditions throughout the Caribbean. gold and treasure that may still lie hidden on the island.
Well, that's the point, right? Pacific's prologue, the Spirit Queen. It's not my prologue. It's the prologue in general. Doubloons jewelry. Door.
The door was locked with a sign in the window saying closed for private appointment, reopening shortly. I could see two gentlemen inside the store. A spindly man with a wiry mustache had his face pressed against a display cabinet, while a diminutive older gentleman tried desperately to pull him away. I'd seen similar behavior in Laurel and Hardy pictures.
We got Squirrel Spirit. Yes, we do. We got Squirrel Spirit. How about you? Who's actually open like this late at night? That's my question. It's very cool so far. Yeah. I watched, there was a video online. I watched the first couple minutes of gameplay just so I could kind of get a feel for how it was going to be. And it looked really good.
The sign read,
so.
The fantastic Fantocchio brothers will be performing tonight. All ages welcome. Tips welcome even more.
I feel that. I do. This is a passageway, and my understanding is it actually comes out on the other side, so. They're selling illegal stuff at night. The jewelry store is in front. It's highly possible, Court. Highly possible. I need to double click. He walks really slow.
I shook the gate, but it wasn't going to open. Down the passageway, I could make out a portion of an illuminated courtyard and the echoing trickle of a fountain.
Ooh, like the Court of Angels, maybe? There we go. Oh, there's a dude fishing down here.
Slap me with a paddle. It's a whopper.
Slap me with a paddle!
Well, blast my barnacles. That's the third one tonight. These fish sure must have been spooked by something.
They're selling LGBTQ novels about people doing scandalous things like holding hands and talking long walks on the beach. Not a euphemism, by the way. Slap me with a paddle. Can that be our motto? I mean, maybe. It kind of fits the upcoming vibe of the new theme that we're doing coming up. So, okay. Well, wait, what are we doing? Oh. Yeah. Okay. There. Wasn't letting me up for some reason. Awesome. Tea. You'll know.
It was the door to a
You'll know
newspaper
soon.
office. A note on the door said, out on a scoop. Back later.
Okay, but again, who's open this late? I'm so
All the
confused.
papers pinned to the board, one article stood out to me. It showed the beaming face of a rotund fisherman on the docks with a headline declaring he'd just broken the island's heaviest catch record.
Bloom canned beef. Oh, there's a clothesline over here. It's on the clothesline.
The clothesline was decidedly out of reach, even for a person who wanted to steal someone's freshly laundered undergarments. I wasn't one of those people.
Sure, you're not. I mean, no judgment, man.
The billboard poster was peeling away to reveal layers of advertisements underneath, like some sort of consumeristic onion.
Consumeristic onion. Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
The fishing net was worn and useless. Using it would have been like trying to catch soup with a sieve.
My goodness. A lot of, like, visuals. A normal onion. Yeah, I don't know. Dora, thank you for clipping that moment. It will not show up in the Discord, by the way. So you'll know. Fox.
Are the fish biting?
Well, not so well today, to tell the truth. That was the first nibble in hours. I'm Ned Kipps, by the way. I haven't seen you around here before.
I'm here because I have a very important job on this island. A calling that only I can fulfill.
Whoa.
Dark secrets that I need to uncover.
Oh, You're a tourist. Now, why on earth would you choose Devil's Rock as the place to vacation?
I must have done something to upset my travel agent. The name's Murphy McCallan.
Nice to meet you, Mac. Not peckish, are you? You can help yourself to what I got here in my bucket if you like.
Oh, thanks. My expectations of a local seafood delicacy quickly unraveled when I plunged my hands into what felt like lumpy jelly.
Gross.
It was a handful of fish guts.
Ha! That's the best bait you get around here. They smell pretty bad, but the critters on this island love them. Who would have known they're good at suckering in tourists, too?
Haha. Let's see. What's that
What's that you're reading?
This is Herman Melville's Moby Dick.
Are you enjoying it?
I'm struggling my way through it, to be honest. I thought it was a how-to book. I much prefer the last book I read. It was much more action-packed.
What book was that?
With a name like that, what kind of how-to did you think it was?
3rd edition.
Just asking. Just asking.
What's life like in Dead Nettle?
Well, it's not the hustle and bustle it used to be, but it suits me just fine. The ships just don't come through Dead Nettle anymore. Not since the disappearance.
You must have been talking about the Belmore wedding. The locals actually believed the story. Have you ever considered moving to the mainland?
Nah, I wouldn't like it over there. Crazies, oddballs, crackpots. The mainland doesn't have any of them.
Have you heard of the Spirit Queen?
Heard of her? Sure. But I wouldn't be heading out into the bayou at this time of night.
If she's out there, that's where I need to go.
Murphy, bayou's dangerous. It's not the kind of place you want to go alone.
I'll be careful.
Well,
He's
if
not
you're
alone.
set
He's
on
got
it,
Squirrel
just take
Scouts.
the western route out of town. Left at Pimlico Rock. Then right on into the bayou. Without dark it gets in there, you'll see the lights guiding you the last stretch of the way. Just make sure the gators don't get too attached to you.
Ruh-roh. No one tell Gons.
I'm going to get back to exploring the island.
I wouldn't go looking for it if I were you, you know.
Excuse me?
The folks this island gets now either seem to be looking for something or running away from something. You look like you're doing both. You got your eye on that Belmore treasure, and I wouldn't be doing right by you if I didn't warn you to stay away from it. I know this island has a reputation for the macabre, and it's all fun and games in the beginning, but dig too deep, and you end up in a place you don't want to be.
What makes you think I... Ned looked at me in a way that told me my playing innocent wasn't going to work. Okay, that's right, but I'm not a grave robber. I'm an auditor, contracted by the state.
It don't matter what your reasons are, Mac. You need to be careful with that house. Us locals, we don't go anywhere near it.
I appreciate the concern, but who can really say they've seen a ghost?
I have, Murphy, and I'm not the only one.
Da-da-da.
Ever since the disappearance, anyone brave or foolish enough to go up to their house has seen the same thing. You might say it was moonlight shimmering off dusty glass, the shadow of a tree branch, or a curtain blown by an unseen breeze. But deep down, we all know what we saw.
What did you see?
The Phantom. It's not something anyone will forget. Every poor soul who's seen the Phantom has been plagued by the most awful experience. Night after night of endless nightmares. Months of restless sleep. Just visions of faces. Evil faces. Laughing. It's like it can infect your dreams.
And who do you think the Phantom is? Or was?
Nobody knows. But it must have been someone at that awful wedding. Someone who doesn't want to leave the house. Or doesn't want to let anyone in.
I appreciate your concern, but I have a job to do. I don't think my boss would be too happy if I report back that ghosts and ghouls are what's standing in my way.
You're not the first to come looking for the treasure, you know.
But if I find it, I could be the last.
Whether you find it or not, I hope that's true. For everyone's sake.
Okay, friends, ads are about to start,
Ned's
so
talk
I'm
of
gonna
nightmares
wait
was the last thing I needed to be
to do
worried
anything
about.
more.
Even if it was a job, ever since I read about the Belmore treasure, all I could do was dream about finding it.
So we'll wait until ads are over to play any more, to go anywhere else, because I don't want anybody to miss it. Okay? Sound good? What do y'all think so far? I need some different food. Yeah, go get some food, Dor. I'm the best for waiting. It matters to me, you know? When we're playing games like this, it matters. But the book, Moby Dick, I had to look it up because I remember that Moby Dick was a sperm whale. I think the name of Dick was a Deliberate part of the writer is a joke. I mean, possibly. Highly possible. Not sure, though. It makes me wonder, like, what kind of instructional book he thought he was picking up. Because it doesn't say anything about a white whale in the name. Love it. And the choose your own adventure style, slightly spoopy vibe without being scary, and it's funny. Yes, so far, Becca, it absolutely is. I like it so far. And the voice acting's so good. Let's observe Chet in its natural habitat. The wilds of Pacific Coast Chet. A curious pack of Squirrel Scouts debates the game's haunted mansion vibes, while Rosario Dawson's acting prowess is universally acknowledged. Newcomers like Wasabi are welcomed with open paws, and the Chet frolics through tangents on Moby Dick and consumeristic onions. Hydration breaks and book club teasers keep the ecosystem thriving. Wow, that really pulled from chat. I watched another streamer play this game. Pretty far into it. I'm here to lurk and enjoy. No spoilerinos from me. Thank you. Thank you for no spoilers. I mean, you know. I thought they were funny. But also, consumeristic onions was what they said in the game, so... I got a veteran crisis hotline ad. It was a nice reminder of supporting Stack Up on my life. Yes! Well, and Kiara, I don't know if you can hear me yet. Let me know when you can... Let me know if you can hear me. But on TikTok today... Okay, I'll wait till it tells me ads are done before I say anything else. But... Avatar, you sweet bean! Thank you so much for gifting a sub to Kiera. You just got some acorn. Oh, song request. Well, we're not playing. I am happy it adds. Kiera, you're so sweet. You're so sweet. Okay, friends, welcome back from ads. Kiara, I was going to tell you today on TikTok, Stack Up posted a video from the charity stream where we talked about who the computer that I was playing on was going to. I'm not happy with you in ads, so there. That's funny. That was very kind of you, Avatar. Thank you so much for gifting a sub to Kira. Okay. Make sure I'm not missing anything else before we go on. Oh, there's a wreck over here. Stack Up makes my heart so happy. They do so much good. I agree. I absolutely agree. And we've raised so much money for them this year. I'm still so
I thought better
tickled.
Of swimming out to the wreck. As best as I could tell, all it contained was dock mud and the future promise of an antibiotics prescription.
An antibiotics prescription. Oh my gosh. I'm a fan of this humor. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, let's go. You okay, Phoebe? Oh, there's a gator.
After what felt like miles, the eerie darkness of the bayou gave way to the soft orange glow of a gas lamp. And beyond it, the last thing I expected to find in the heart of the swamp.
Okay, rescuers coded much?
Hand-painted lettering on the side of a paddle wheel revealed the Spirit Queen wasn't a person, it was a riverboat. Its hull sagged, the woods swollen and split from years in the swamp. Peeling paint curled like dead skin, and what remained of its once grand decks now tilted and crooked. It looked like a wedding cake that had been left to rot.
I see that. All right. Okay, bayou.
I may have been new to the bayou, but even I knew that plunging my hand into alligator-infested waters wasn't a good idea.
I'm literally just gonna click around and see what I can find here.
I jiggled the handle, but the door was locked.
Okay.
The damp air of the bayou had swelled the window in its frame. It would need more force than my bare hands could supply to open it.
Okay, so something tells me we're gonna have to get into this eventually.
I considered climbing the water tower, but I couldn't imagine what I'd find at the top other than stagnant, moldy water. And there
Gross.
was plenty of that in the bayou already.
Ooh, what is this? Shrunken head. Oh, we're just gonna.
As I took the shrunken
take
head
that.
from the sign, it almost seemed to grin at me.
Alrighty. Creepy. Whee! Okay, I know the idea is the main character is telling us what happened in the past, but I like to imagine he's talking about what he's doing in the third person for fun. I mean, listen, if Elmo does it. Well, I really don't want to become.
Firstly, if I wanted to get across the jetty, I needed to make sure the alligator wasn't on it.
Okay. Well, we do have fish bait.
Hand feeding the alligator didn't seem like a good idea. What if it bit off more than I was offering?
That's fair. Almost 3. That's fair.
That didn't work.
Oh.
That didn't work.
I don't want to throw it in the water.
It was the Spirit Queen riverboat. Decks rotting, smokestacks toppling, and its hull sinking into the gator-infested bayou. The only way aboard was along the rickety jetty.
Okay, so I can't get there other than... Okay. Maybe we missed something.
The wooden shack, from the moss growing on it, it looked like...
So maybe we missed something. Let's go back. I didn't start.
As I returned to the beach, I could see the causeway was now fully flooded over by the rising tide. I was trapped here until dawn.
Hello? Why do we have a balloon?
I didn't want to take the little girl's balloon from her. Her brooding face made it more than clear that it wouldn't be a good idea to get on her bad side.
Yeah. What is with these people out in the middle of the frickin' night? A little girl?
Hello? Little girl? You lost your mommy and daddy? It's late. There could be a lot of strange people around.
Yeah, I think I'm talking to one.
Maybe I should introduce myself. My name's Murphy McCallan. What's yours?
Mallory Wisp, angel on the outside, malevolent force of disparagement, derision, and disorder on the inside. At least, that's what Mrs. Huxley wrote in my school report. Hey, do you know what an enfant terrible is?
Do your parents know you're here?
Of course they do. This is my happy place. I come here when I need to cheer up.
What's got
Enfant
you down?
terrible?
It's my birthday, and I didn't get the
Terrible
present I wanted.
child.
Well, happy birthday.
In
Is
French.
being out here helping?
A little. It's a nice place to plot my revenge.
Is she Wednesday
Doesn't
Addams
sound
in
like an
disguise?
appropriate way for a little girl to spend her time.
Little girl? Little girl? What am I supposed to like? Posies and princesses? Tiaras and tea parties? Those are not my thing.
All right.
What present did you want for your birthday?
A doll?
A doll?
What's wrong with wanting a doll?
Nothing. I just didn't expect it. It doesn't quite fit with your whole aura.
I'm still a little girl. I don't have to defy all your stereotypes. Instead, I get this stupid tin boat. I know Sebastian's got something to do with it, too. He was all over the tin boat when I showed him my toy catalog from Mulligan's.
Is he one of your friends?
Not in a million years. You can see right through him.
Oh, he's a ghost. Cool.
If you're not happy with your tin boat, could I have it?
I'll tell you what.
I don't
I'll
know,
trade
Lynn.
you my boat for your soul. I'm just kidding. Your soul can't be worth diddly squat. But I would like a doll.
Oh!
How are you planning on getting revenge?
I'm not sure. Currently, I'm at the plotting and ruminating stage of my plan.
What are you plotting and ruminating about?
How things would be different if I was in charge of the world. We had a school project last week. What we want to be when we grow up. Mildred wanted to be a baker. Bobby wanted to be a firefighter.
Hi, Froggy.
What did you want to be?
Queen of the universe.
I guess no one can accuse you of lacking ambition. Do you think you could fix the world's problems and make the world a better place if you were in charge?
Oh, absolutely not. It would be far worse. My
She's
patience
honest.
is worn so thin with all the idiots around me. I don't know if it would be wise for me to wield that much power.
This girl is my spirit
You
animal.
to the dungeons. You to the torture room. It would be very cathartic for me, though.
I want to be here when I grow up.
Have you heard of the Spirit Queen?
Look, if Maury put you up to this, you can tell him that I have no intention of going anywhere near his big, boring boat again. And anyway,
Maury.
those skulls look better with a little lipstick on them. I even made some cowrie necklaces for them, but nope. If we have a skeletal uprising, they're just going to have to maraud without being dolled up. And they'll have to take it up with Maury.
Who's
feel-
Moray?
Nope, not falling for it.
I feel like there's a lot there that should have been said that I... What?
Do you like living on Devil's Rock?
This island is cut off from society, an isolated microcosm of the dark and macabre. If I'm honest, it fits me quite nicely. Lots of places to explore, too, when I'm not banned from them.
Where are you banned from?
Where am I not? The captain's club wouldn't let me in after I declared a mutiny. The lady at the newspaper
She might
office
do
kicked me
both,
out when
Avatar.
I tried selling stories about a zombie uprising. The witch doctor in the bayou threatened to hex me if I didn't stop sneaking on board and borrowing his toys. And the gravedigger banned me from the cemetery when I played a teensy little practical joke.
What did you do?
I convinced him the stiff he'd buried was still alive. People are so antisocial around here.
You snuck on board the
You
Spirit
snuck
Queen?
on board the Spirit Queen? You got past the alligator?
Oh yeah, Mephistopheles is a big softie. I think he likes the smell of rotting fish in my hair. My dad works the trawlers. Our entire house stinks like the inside of a humpback whale.
Okay. We don't have a doll. Oh, I guess...
Shouldn't you be heading home?
I'm in trouble at home. Mrs. Huxley held me back for detention yesterday. Again.
What did you do?
I convinced 3/4 of the class to sign over their eternal souls to me in exchange for some jelly beans. Third graders are remarkably easy to manipulate with a bag of candy and a little peer pressure.
Why did you do that?
You've got to speculate to accumulate.
Why did you want their souls? What use do you have for them?
Just making sure I'm prepared. And that's just step 1.
I didn't dare ask what she was preparing for.
Step 2, question mark. Step 3, profit. Yeah.
I better get going.
I wouldn't walk across the beach again if I were you. This beach is covered in quicksand. I can hop along the surface, but with your weight, you'll be sucked down like a noodle.
Oh no.
I
Really?
walked
This beach is
earlier.
quicksand?
Nah, I'm just messing with you. Tourists.
Yeah, speculate to accumulate. Yeah. Right, Court, it's a good line. Okay. We've got the boat. We don't have a doll, but we have a shrunken head. Hey, Crafty.
How would you like
Welcome
to trade
in.
your tin boat for this?
A doll?
At least the head of one.
Deal!
Should have guessed she'd like that.
Oh, I'll hug him and kiss him and conquer the world
I
with
will
him.
hug him and kiss him and call him George. All right, we've
Prepare
got
to
the
weigh
boat.
anchor.
Cool. Just stick it down your shirt there. Nothing weird about that. Court, you are 14% squirrely today.
I packed the fish guts into the tin boat. It was the smelliest little ship to sail the 7 seas.
Oh, she really likes that
She
doll.
seemed busy with her new friend.
Busy with her new friend. All right. Wow, this is awkward. Yeah. A little bit. Okay. Let's go back to the Spirit Queen and see if maybe our new smelly. Oh, hello. Not me, apparently. No, you do. You just don't have squirrel.
Mr. McCallan.
I don't know. You
Yes?
sound squirrel.
How do you know my name?
It's a work assignment that brings you to the island. Am I right?
She began staring at me with intense, hypnotic eyes. Disguised within her tailored outfit and tortoiseshell spectacles, she had the crazed look of someone not entirely in touch with reality. That's right.
An auditing job.
Eyes that looked like she was reading my very thoughts.
Crafty streaking.
Yes.
And you're late. Days late.
I was beginning to panic.
I don't
Ned
know.
had warned me about the supernatural on this island. Was this person standing in front of me equipped with psychic powers that could read my very thoughts? How do you know all this? Are you the witch doctor?
The witch doctor? No, it was written on this telegram that came in for you. It came through a few days ago now. Your boss isn't too happy by the looks of it. Bill Bolam, the taxi driver, telephoned and said I'd find you out here.
You're reading my telegrams?
I'm a newspaper reporter. It's one of the best ways to get a good story. Now, do you want it
Crafty.
or not?
If you wouldn't
98%.
mind.
Let's go. You are very squirrely.
Callan, you're late reporting in. I don't remember authorizing the reopening of a cold case, but you better make sure it pays off, or you'll be swapping desks back to the mailroom. Sid Sinclair Auditing Company.
Do you want to send a reply?
What was there to say? My only contact was going to
79.
be pushing up daisies by morning, and my one lead was the magazine I'd been carrying with me since heading out. Before I checked in with my boss, I needed some progress to report badly. You know, for now I'll just leave it.
Suit yourself. Sounds like you're up to some fun on the island, Murphy. Be a sweetie and keep me updated so I have something to write about, won't you?
She didn't even wait for a reply before she started striding back through the bayou. She hadn't taken a single thing from me, and yet somehow, I still felt like I'd just been mugged.
Keep me updated, would you, sweetheart? Oh, I came here to talk about a cold case. Oh, yeah, it's over here. This is a freezer. Yeah, this is a case, and it's cold. Okay, so we have our stinky boat. Let me take another look at this telegram just because. Oh, no, don't do that. Okay.
Perhaps this would attract the gator's attention. The hulking mass of scales and muscles lumbered to the edge of the jetty and dangled.
Oh,
It was the Spirit Queen riverboat. Decks.
can I get past him now?
The gator may have been distracted, but one head turn as I walked past, and I'd have a bite taken out of me.
Okay, can I use this?
Ready? Aim.
Oh! I mean, that works.
With a splash that would be the envy of any cannonballing kid at a pool party, the irritable reptile disappeared into the murky bayou. I just hoped it didn't hold a grudge.
I hope not. Thank you. All right. No, maybe go a little faster in case the gator comes back. How dare you, Nemo? I mean, it's a gator, right? Taxidermied fish.
The taxidermied fish looked like it was barely hanging on to the rotting wooden frame. Deciding it would be better coming with me, I picked it up.
We're picking up some
And
really
doing
interesting
so
things.
tore a long hole in its previously stitched up seam.
Really?
Nope.
Oh. Okay. Nope. Got it. I guess we're going. Oh. Nope. Nope. Don't do that. Nope. Stop.
Spirits and specters from realms yet unknown, guide to me the wanderer who searches alone. Welcome, Murphy McCallan.
How do you know my name? Have you been reading my telegrams too?
I have no need for such trivial paperwork. I have eyes all over this island. Now it's time for me to see you for myself. Come, step into the light.
Does he have friends on the other side, you think?
I know a lot about you, Murphy. Unknown parents, a childhood spent in orphanages. I know things about you even you don't know.
How do you know
Interesting.
all that?
My name is Dr.
Good night, Kira.
Morley. I am a conjurer, a shadow man,
Love you.
a controller
Get some
of
rest.
spirits that balance the line between life and death. And those spirits whisper to me. But for now, it's your time to talk, Murphy. Tell me why you've come to my humble abode.
I've been told you could help me.
That depends on what you seek.
I kept telling myself that the doctor's theatrics didn't convince me. That there must have been a logical reason why he knew what he did. But with how skittish the locals were, humoring him seemed like my only chance of learning more. I'm looking for the $13 million that went missing from the Belmore accounts. I'm an auditor in the company I work for.
Murphy, do you take me for a fool? I know what your mind sees when your eyes are closed. Tell me, Murphy, what do you dream of?
I dream about completing my work assignment. I dream about finding the lost treasure of Belmore Manor. Uh-oh. Friends, completing my work assignment. Type a 1 in chat. Finding the lost treasure. Put a 2 in chat. I don't know which one to pick, so I'm going to let you pick. Type a 1 in chat if you dream about completing the work assignment. 2 in chat if you dream about finding the lost treasure of Belmore Manor. Yeah, shorty, they do. That's why I'm letting you pick. I'm getting mostly 1s. Oh, there's another 2. Ooh. 1, 2. First one is more professional. That's true. That's true. All right, the 1s have it.
I dream about completing my work assignment.
I see that spirit within you, hungering for more than an auditor's life. And I know you've dreamed about that treasure every night since you first read the story. Tell me I'm not right.
It's like the treasure is calling out for me to find it.
Many have sought the lost treasure of Belmore Manor. All have failed.
All
Some,
have failed.
it is said, have perished in the process. Do you know what happened at Belmore Manor all those years ago?
The ghost story? I've read it, but I don't know how much of it is really true.
All of it.
Dun, dun, dun.
Dark magic runs throughout Belmore Manor.
Such a pretty house.
The house was built by the Belmore brothers, 3 merchants from England, who made their fortune trading across the Caribbean.
Fair, Avatar,
Xavier
that's fair.
Belmore, an explorer. Yardley Belmore, an actor. And Cecil Belmore, a scientist. Their parents dead for many years, they each loved and cared for their young sister, Abigail. Abigail met a young sailor who worked aboard her brother's ships, and in less than a year, he proposed. The engagement was a scandal.
Shocking.
Despite having the pick of any eligible bachelor in high society, her hand and her share of the Belmore fortune was to go to a commoner. Because of their unconditional love for their young sister, the Belmore brothers sanctioned the union. But people began to wonder if Abigail was being locked into marriage, whether by blackmail or black magic.
Ooh.
The 3 proud brothers planned a grand wedding, but in the months leading up to it, one by one, each of the brothers was lost, presumed dead.
Ooh.
And yet the wedding was still to go ahead. And with Abigail set to inherit the entire Belmore fortune once she came of age, people began to wonder whether the sailor was not a perpetrator, but a pawn.
Or it's her.
On the morning of the wedding, Abigail summoned the sailor to her chambers. "I don't love you," Abigail declared. "I never loved you." And before the guests gathered in the house, Abigail declared that she would marry another on that same evening. John Rackham, first officer of the Belmore Trading Company, would be her new groom. Except that didn't happen. That night, everyone in the house suddenly and mysteriously vanished. Perhaps it was the last revenge of the scorned sailor. In the house that night was a heart that would be broken, a victim who would be tricked, and a force that would unleash evil. But no one knows exactly who each was. If you want to find the treasure, Murphy, you'll have to find out.
All right. This would make a good movie.
You're
yeah.
telling me that all of that actually happened?
I mean,
And
we get to play in the game.
much more, Murphy.
Get to be involved.
Mysteries you have yet to uncover.
Dr. Morey's performance was gripping, but it seemed like something out of the vaudeville shows I'd snuck into as a teenager. Grifters peddling magic spells, fortune-telling, and miracle elixirs. At least that's what I tried to tell myself. And the treasure, is that real too?
Hi,
It
Kay.
is as real as you are, Murphy. And someone went to a lot of trouble hiding it.
Can you help me find it?
I can. If you can prove your dedication to the search, I will need you to retrieve something from inside the house. A
Okay.
small leather pouch called a gree-gree still lies inside Abigail Belmore's bedroom. We will need it if I'm to help you. This will get you inside.
Hi, Kay Red. How are you? Ooh, we have a key.
You're not gonna pull a rabbit out of your hat for your next trick, are you?
I do not do tricks, Murphy McCallan. You'll soon learn this. The Belmore estate lies at the end of the northeastern peninsula of Devil's Rock. Find that gree-gree and bring it back to me.
Maybe. Hey, I'm really good. How are you?
I'll be here when you return. And Murphy, this ghost story? Now it's your story, too.
Interesting. Alrighty. Well, that was unexpected. Get out of here. The guy in the mask is the sailor. Oh, maybe. Maybe. Well, I have a key now. I wonder if this will let me in here.
The key was only going to work in the front doors of Belmore Manor.
Oh, well, fine.
Nope.
Oh, there. October 4th, 1933.
It was the telegram from my boss.
McCallan, I don't.
I don't want to read
It
it
was
again.
the telegram.
No!
I don't. Sid Sinclair.
Mysterious Manor of Bewitching Bride happened on Halloween night, 1899.
It was the magazine right.
Okay. Oop, everything you need to make your own kazoo. Plus a sheet book of music. Impress your friends. Just a comb and some tissue paper are all it takes to make music. Just send the coupon below with 5 cents securely attached to receive the required materials. So a comb and some tissue paper. Have the popularity you have dreamed about. Become a musical maestro in the making. Please allow 6 weeks for delivery. No guarantee of success. All right, then. All right, let's go. Let's go take a look.
Framed
Oh.
by trees and lit by moonlight, Belmore Manor stood imposingly in the still night air. Even without any lights on, it felt like something inside the house was calling me.
Oh my gosh, I want to
or
build this.
warning me.
Want to build it in The Sims. Okay, Venom. Hope your hair stays comfy and your treasure hunt is fun.
I considered wading into the pond, water up to my waist, squelching my way through the reeds and mud, past frogs, bugs, and water snakes.
For what?
Then I realized I had absolutely no reason to do that.
Yeah, no reason. What's over here? Ooh.
From the patina of rust, it was clear the patio set hadn't been used in decades.
Horseshoe. Oh!
Ouch!
Okay.
So much for good luck.
Well, now we have a horseshoe.
I picked up the horseshoe that had assaulted me. It was heavy, as the bump on my head attested.
Buddy, I feel you. It's fine. All right.
From the outside, I couldn't spot any clues to the location of the Belmore treasure.
Well, obviously. Good night, door. Thanks for hanging out. All right, let's go in.
I needed the key to open it.
Oh, sorry.
With a deep breath, I placed the key into the lock of the house I'd been thinking about for weeks and turned it.
Doesn't mean it wouldn't cause a lump on your head if it fell from a height, though, right? Creak. All right, let's go.
Hello? I don't know if I expected a reply, but with only an echo in response, it seemed like nobody was home. I hope that was just the wind.
Sure, I'm sure it was just the wind. Oh.
An orb appeared seemingly from nowhere, glowing and shimmering with energy,
That's not
simultaneously
suspicious.
captivating and terrifying. It was like it had a presence, an aura that I couldn't explain. My first instinct was to look for smoke and mirrors, but this illusion was right before my very eyes, one that I could reach out and touch.
Creepy. I'm not ready to follow it yet. We know it's a ghost, but who's
It was
ghost?
a painting of Abigail Belmore, hauntingly beautiful.
Yeah, I get the feeling she's probably the villain in all this. But what do I know? Oh.
It was a painting of the gazebo I recognized from the cliff top.
Interesting.
It was a family portrait of all four Belmore siblings. The three brothers stood around their seated younger sister.
It's just interesting that there's a...
Without a flue, the fireplace seemed entirely decorative, and yet, standing in front of it, I could feel a breeze.
Interesting. I mean, maybe. All right, let's go through the first set of doors here. I'm just going to go in a circle.
With neither of the doors appearing to open, I peered through the crack between them. I couldn't tell if I was imagining things, but it looked like shadows dancing.
Da, 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 da.
The door didn't have a visible lock, but as much as I tried, it wouldn't open.
So I don't get to go anywhere except for where they want me to go. Got it.
The two sea deities stared at me with disapproving eyes. I didn't know what I could have done to disappoint a statue.
To disappoint the statue.
Like the other door, this door had no keyhole, yet still seemed to be locked too.
It's possible that not everybody goes to the gazebo first. East quarter or the west quarter? Well, we may as well. I think they want us to follow it, so. There's a light on.
This was strange. I didn't remember seeing any lights on when I was outside the house.
Hmm.
Walking into the room, I realized it must have been Abigail's bedroom. I was in the right place. Somewhere in this room was the Gree-Gree, and I needed to find it.
I read that wrong to begin with.
The sheets lay flat on the bed, undisturbed for more than 30 years. The Gree-Gree wasn't going to be there.
I know. Doesn't mean I can't look at stuff.
The portraits hung tight to the wall and didn't reveal anything hidden behind them.
Yeah, kinda.
The music box was locked with no visible keyhole, but a distinctive indent in the front looked like it might be the mechanism to open it, if I had the right key.
We don't have.
It
any
was best to
keys.
leave the vase where it was.
Oh, okay. So I need the right key.
The phonograph didn't have a record to play.
I know it's a secret lurk, but Quill, I owe you a prize.
I took the poker from the hook.
Get out.
I hope that was my imagination. I tried to lift the ashpan grate, but decades without use had rusted it in place.
Something just told us to get out. Don't love that.
I tried to open the balcony doors, but they were locked securely. I wasn't getting through them.
Okay, there's a cord here. It's just gonna ring a bell in the hallway, I'm sure. Something keeps shining down here.
Lighting the fire may have warmed the room, but it couldn't take away the chill I felt standing there.
You lit a fire? When did you light a fire?
I tried to lift the ashpan grate, but decades without use had rusted it in place. I wedged the poker in the grate, and with all my might, pulled.
Cool.
I picked up the object that had been glinting in the fireplace and discovered it was a jeweled brooch.
I wonder if that's the key to the music box. Ah!
The brooch fitted snugly into the indentation in the music box. With a small click, the music box opened and revealed the contents it had held untouched for more than 30 years.
Ooh.
The small leather bag was just as the witch doctor had described. It was hard to imagine what could be so important about it.
Oh, hello.
You should not be here.
Thank you. I know.
Wait, I can explain.
You don't belong here.
I don't mean any harm.
Get out. Get out.
Okay. Oh. I could have just left.
With good fortune,
Rude.
the pond had broken my fall. It was a strange juxtaposition, wiggling goldfish out of my underwear as I tried to process the fact that I'd just been the victim of an attempted murder by a ghost bride.
Yep. Yep, you were.
The stories were true. So that meant the treasure might be real as well. And now I had the Gree-Gree. It was time to return to the Spirit Queen.
Murphy, did you find it?
I saw her. I saw the bride. She tried to kill me.
I told you it was true. Now, do you have the Greek?
Yeah.
Yes, I found it.
Good. Good. Now, do you believe what I've been telling you?
I'm starting to. Why did she try to kill me?
There are some spirits that, even in death, do not wish to give up what they amassed in life. The question is, are you strong enough to persuade them?
I would be if they'd give me a chance to ask them.
Precisely. That will be our next step.
Becca. That's funny.
A manuscript for a voodoo spell? A spell to help me find the treasure?
A spell to reveal those who know where it is.
Okay.
There are many things on this island that have gone unseen. Stories that have been left unheard, at least by mortals. But I commune with realms beyond. Let me introduce you to a friend. Out of the shadows, the cursed and the damned. Return now,
Caitlin!
my servants, to do my command.
Hi! Hold on just 1 second, friends. I can't pause it, I don't think.
I have returned.
I can't pause it. So give me just a minute, and I'll welcome everybody
This
in.
gentleman wishes to find the lost treasure of Belmore Manor. Tell him how this can be done.
We're about to learn how we can find the treasure.
Only inhabitants of the house know where the treasure lies. Their spirits still within its walls, trapped between life and death. To ask them, those spirits must be pulled back to the mortal realm.
And that is what our spell will do, Murphy. A summoning spell to unveil the ghost trapped within the house.
7 ingredients
And the voice acting's so
placed
good.
inside, tie closed and then unseal.
I'm like trying to see if there's a way that I
Within the
can
focus what may
pause
hide,
it, but
this spell
I can't.
will soon reveal.
Once you've collected all 7, we can summon the ghosts of Belmore Manor.
All
Once
right.
we've summoned the ghosts, we can ask them exactly where the treasure was hidden. You have served me, Loa. Be gone.
be gone. Caitlin, how was Town to City? I love that game.
That,
I love
Murphy,
that game.
is your goal. Find the 7 ingredients named in the voodoo manuscript, place them in the gree-gree, and return to the Spirit Queen. Are you up to the task?
I think so.
Excellent. Then there's just one thing left to do. The gree-gree that you carry
Chantal.
is not yours. It was
Streaking.
stolen from the spirits. And an artifact of voodoo will only work for its rightful owner. To be used, it cannot be stolen. It can only be bought or traded or inherited. Fortunately for you, the spirits and I are willing to make a trade.
Oh.
A trade for something symbolic of your spirit. The spirit that yearns to escape its humdrum life.
Friends,
If
I'm not
you
forgetting
want
about
the
you.
gree-gree to be rightfully yours.
We're
what
trying to
do you
find a
have to
treasure.
offer in exchange for it.
I've got some change, man. That's what I got. Okay. Friends, how was your stream? Caitlin, how was Town to City? I love that game. Christina, hello, welcome in. And Yashley and Jedi, Chantel, Caitlin. Oh my gosh, I love you so much, friends. If you're not following Caitlin, go follow Caitlin. She's amazing. Also, Caitlin, I literally did not recognize you in Gonza's video because you weren't wearing your glasses, and it took me forever to figure out that it was you. I still feel really bad about that, but also it's funny. Laced, hello, and K-Meow, hello. Alrighty, Rum. Hello, and Killa Kylie, welcome in. Okay, Lace Reason, hello officially. It's a trash raid, Steffi. Hi, Cutie Patootie. Hi, you Cutie Patootie. How are you? Welcome in, Chantel. Hello officially. Jedi, hello officially. Is that ghost naked? The ghost was a ghost. It was not wearing any clothes at all. We do not mind. No worries. Okay, I just feel really bad because I wanted to say hi to everybody. Y'all came in. Okay, it was so good. I restarted the new save for stream just for fun, and I did not get the animal shelter yet to see the pets, but I'm hoping to do so soon. There's an animal shelter? Wait, what? I haven't found that yet. That's amazing. I forget that people only ever see me like this. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. Friends, we are playing a new game today, like brand new. This game launched at the beginning of the month. It's called Foolish Mortals. And the idea is that there is an entire wedding that it came out today. Okay, that makes sense then. Because I was like, I don't know anything about this. I was literally playing the game yesterday. So there's an entire wedding that disappeared in the South, in the Bayou. And we are trying to find the treasure that was lost like 30 years ago. That's the basis of it. Friends, first of all, if you came in with that raid and you need to raid and fade, I totally understand. Please go take care of yourselves, okay? Grab some food, grab some water, use the bathroom, take a screen break, walk your llama, do whatever it is you have to do, okay? However, if you want to stick around, this game is really interesting. The art style, the voice acting, it's amazing. I freaking love it. I do have a quick raid video to show you so you can see what it's like to hang out with the Squirrel Scouts. My name, by the way, is Pacific, or Civic for short. My pronouns are she, her, and welcome to the squirreliest corner of Twitch. We're the Squirrel Scouts. So let me play that raid video for you. But like I said, friends, if you need to leave a lurk, raid, and fade, I totally understand. Please go take care of yourself. And Caitlin, I appreciate you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much for the raid.
This is your total typical standard stream. This is what Murgrim looks like.
I'm a fluffy bunny.
Eber, what are you doing? Where are your clothes? Anku's a werewolf. Dressed as a catfish! Pacific is a normal person. All right, time to hoe around. Compiling a new clip collection calling Pacific Doesn't Understand Mirrors. Oh, it's a mirror. I was like, oh, there's like different pictures in it. No, it's just a reflection. Definitely not weird. The beacons are lit! Gondor calls for aid!
That's right. I mean, I'm a little tilted you're not sharing, but that's fine. That's okay.
Here, let me just pass it through the frames there. No, come back. I need to imply that your mother's a llama. Your mother's a llama! Doesn't say weird shit. Teach mimicry. Isn't that what I said? Mimicry. Mimicry? Mimicry. No, or make weird faces, or use weird voices. I need the precious. A frenzy for the mythical house hippo unfolds. Makes me want a hot dog real bad. Crikey, the chat's wild mixed today, mate. And it's definitely not opposite day. Pie is ready, friends. I'm just a squirrel in the world. Since you've been gone, an incense holder. Since you've been gone, it doesn't smell for the first time. They killed Kenny, you bastards! So thanks all for hanging out. We're gonna go now.
Caitlin, sincerely, thank you so very much for the raid. I super appreciate you so much. Chantal, thank you for the 10 stream streak. And again, welcome in officially to Laced, Chantal, Jedi, and Yashley. So yeah, we're playing this game. I apparently need to figure out what I have that I can give in exchange for the Gris, which is, if I'm not mistaken, it hasn't shown us what it is. I adore you. I do need to raid run because I'm a sleepy girl. Yes, please. Please do. Please go take care of yourself. And absolutely. Thank you. If I'm not mistaken, Gris is actually something you get from, self-care minute. Okay, before we go back to the game then. Friends, Avatar has said self-care minute. So let's take a quick minute and stretch. Take a drink of water. Take a deep breath. And hey, do me a favor and tell me something that you're thankful for since Thanksgiving is this week in the US, right? This is also a good time to take your meds if you've forgotten. Please only take them as prescribed. But if you don't mind, friends, please in chat, drop something that you are thankful for. I would love to hear that. Since, I won't see you on Thanksgiving. All of you, Jedi, know you. Know you. I'm incredibly thankful for this community on a daily basis. Oh, yeah. For the homie ship. Honestly, this community is so fantastic, and I'm thankful for all of you as well. Really, truly. Thankful for my hubby. Very good one. Yes, very good one. Okay, so what do we have to give for the Gris? The Gree? Maybe the brooch?
Would the spirits trade the Gree for this?
A valuable brooch indeed. But I seek something that represents you, Murphy.
Also thankful for those Squirrel Scouts. Heck yes, Steph. Agreed. Okay, maybe this.
Would the spirits trade the Gree for this?
I know far more about the house than what is on that fish wrap, Murphy McCann.
Something that represents me. The pocket watch, maybe? Yep, it's the pocket watch.
What about this?
A pocket watch. A symbol of the life that doesn't satisfy you. a symbol of lost time. Dare you give it up?
I think I can do without it.
Then cast it into the spirit pool.
Actually, acorns now go to Game Code's avatar, but that's very funny. Thank you.
The spirits have deemed it a satisfactory trade. The Grigri and its powers are now rightfully yours to wield.
Biggity
You
bam.
are ready now, Murphy.
Well,
Head out
ready
to the
now,
island
Murphy.
And retrieve the ingredients we need. Then I will show you the final step of the spell.
How am I going to find what I need?
Everything I've ever needed for my voodoo spells, I've found here. It's as though this island draws
Hi,
the
Badizzle.
supernatural to it. The
Welcome
bayou,
in.
the beach, the town, the manor, all will help you in your search.
You're totally
Tell me,
fine.
Murphy, have you visited the mill to the north, the fort to the south, the church at the island's heart? The island will lead you
Welcome to
that
the
which
Squirrel
you seek.
Scouts.
I have no doubt about that.
And Badizzle, you know what? Listen, a queen is never late. Everyone else is simply early. It's fine. It's fine. Oh, I have multiple places to go here. Okay. Let me see here. How are the ghosts trapped within Belmore Manor? Who is the creature that you talk to? What's this riverboat we're aboard? Let's ask about the riverboat first. May as well, right?
What's this riverboat we're aboard?
This is the Spirit Queen. It used to be a pleasure boat, ply on the rivers around the island. A den of drinking and gambling. That's how I came to own the boat. A lucky game of chance. But between you and me, Murphy, it's a lot easier to win when you have spirits.
I was
to
gonna
control
say,
the
was it
rules
luck
of
or was it
darkness.
voodoo, sir?
Sounds like you cheated.
Fate was always gonna bring this boat to me. I just hurried it along.
All right, friends, I have to run some ads or we're going to get pre-rolls, and I don't know about you. I hate pre-rolls. I think that they're awful. Also, Badizzle, you were at TwitchCon. I was at TwitchCon. Did you have fun? I hope you did. Friends, I'm going to run ads. I don't want to go any further in the game until I've run the ads because I don't want anybody to miss anything. So let me do that. Yes, I did too. I did too. What was your favorite part? Tell me, please. I'd love to hear about it. Let me run ads, and when we come back, we'll finish talking to the witch doctor voodoo man person. Yeah. Oh. Okay. Oh, that was so fun, Badizzle. Yes. Crikey, chat's buzzing with mystery and mayhem, mate. Avatar sleuthing out clues while Becca jests with spirit queens. A wild trash raid led by Caitlin storms in, bringing acorns and good cheer. Pacific reminds us to care for ourselves amidst the treasure hunt. And don't forget, gratitude is the real gold here. Avatar, yeah, the minis were pretty cool. Dev's broke like 2 days ago. He picked it up and like it came separated at the knees, so he has to like fix it. He was pretty upset. And I apologize. I normally do not like to eat on stream, but my Dev brought dinner in and it just smelled so good. So, and it's mostly stuff I can eat with my fingers, so that's what I'm doing. It is really sad. I agree. Also, I apologize for my terrible, terrible accents. But I don't think I've been canceled yet, so. Thanks, Becca. I don't know. Not everybody likes the sound of food. I don't know. I've never felt like I'm attractive when I eat. Does that make sense? Not that I need to be like attractive for stream, but I don't know. Like sometimes you see people eat on stream and you're just like, so, you know. Welcome back from ads, friends. I swear I didn't do anything other than read with a terrible accent and talk about TwitchCon. Nothing makes me happier than seeing someone take care of themselves. Avatar, that's really kind of you. And honestly, same. Back from ad jail. Yes, welcome back. Welcome back from ads. All right, so. We can ask, do you keep an alligator as a pet? Let's do that.
Do you keep an alligator as a pet?
That's right. My dear old Mephistopheles. Blind as a bat,
Mephistopheles.
but with the smell of a bloodhound. Good thing he's chained up safely in the boiler room.
No, he isn't. He was out on the jetty when I was trying to get aboard.
Where is he now?
Swimming in the bayou.
Oh dear, not again.
Avatar, thank you so much for gifting a sub to our new friend, Bedizzle. Enjoy your ad-free viewing, friend, and your squirrel motes. Our squirrel motes are kind of awesome. Who's the creature you
Who's
talk
the creature
to?
that you talk to?
That is my Loa, the Loa of the mysteries, the invisibles, the messengers.
Is it
Your
a ghost?
friend on the other
No.
side?
They are the intermediaries between humans and the supernatural. There are two planes of existence, Murphy. The mortal realm and the spirit realm. Loa can move between them both. With my powers, I can command them when they do.
I've got friends on the other side. All right. How are the ghosts trapped within Belmore Manor, or how did you learn voodoo? How are the
How are
ghosts
the
trapped?
ghosts trapped within Belmore Manor?
The explosion is what sealed their fate. They exist now only as spirits, the form they should take in the spirit realm, and yet they remain here in the mortal realm. The ghosts are trapped in that house, unseen, unheard, and unable to interact with the world around them. This spell will change that.
How is the bride able to attack me when she's supposedly unseen and unheard?
Voodoo works best when attuned to emotion, and the strongest of those emotions can sometimes push beyond the known limits. She must have been very angry with you.
I mean,
If
he
I
did
summon the
steal
spirits of the house,
from her.
won't I also summon the bride again?
Very true, Murphy. Best be a little more persuasive this time.
Yes, this is Phoebe. This is my cat. She's old. She's on here for most streams. Not every stream, but most streams. How did you learn voodoo?
How did you learn voodoo?
I have always been adept with the mystic arts. Just as you dream of treasure, Murphy, I dream of power. I came to Devil's Rock many years ago, drawn by its voodoo energy, and no sooner than I arrived, the spirit realm began to reveal itself to me, pleading for me to be its master.
Did it though?
What was the explosion that caused everyone to disappear?
It was a tearing in the very threshold between life and death, a chain reaction of spirit energy suddenly unleashed by the most violent of emotions. Just as the bride's anger allowed her to manifest in front of you this very evening, think of the rage that must have caused an entire household to explode and vanish.
Why is this island?
Why is this island such a focus of voodoo energy?
I suspect the answer to that question already lies in what you're seeking.
I'm gonna go.
I'm going to go and find the voodoo ingredients.
Hurry back.
Ah! See? Haunted Mansion coded. Ooh. Part 1. Basically. All right. This game seems cool. So far it is. It's brand new. It literally just came out earlier this month.
With a bit of elbow grease, I levered up the window frame.
I knew we'd have to get in there somehow. I love point and click games. Yeah, I'm really enjoying this so far. We play a lot of Sims here, like The Sims
Pressed
4,
against the
especially.
inside wall was a dusty desk covered in spiderwebs. And to top it, one thing lay undisturbed. A small folded document which I picked up, along with an inadvertent 8-legged companion.
Great. Spiders.
Ghost stories
Yay.
and haunted treasures I could handle, but spiders gave me the creeps.
License issued by the Department of Commerce and Labor. Cornelius Knott. Oh, the picture's gone. The guy lives on a sinking ship, literally. That's fair. That's fair. Yeah. We play a lot of Sims here. On Fridays, we co-stream with My Name is Gons. But this game, like I said, just came out this month, and I've been really excited to play it. So that's what we're doing. The undersigned inspector for the state of Louisiana certifies that Cornelius, not having been by them this day duly examined, touching his qualifications as captain of a steamboat, is suitable and safe persons to be entrusted with the power and duties of captaincy, and licensed him to act as such for 5 years from this date on all navigable waterways in the state of Louisiana. Have you played Dispatch yet? I haven't played it, but I do have it. I'm torn between lurking so I don't spoil anymore and just buying right now so I can play along with you. Oh! That's fair. That's fair. Hey, Hannah, how's it going? I mean, up to you. Up to you. I'm not going to judge you either way. I went online and watched like the first couple minutes just so I kind of got a feel for it, but yeah. 5 months? Heck yeah, Hannah. Enjoy your 10 acorns. All right. As such, the above name does solemnly swear that he will faithfully and honestly, according to his best skill and judgment, without concealment or reservation, perform all duties required of him as captain by the Act of Congress approved June 9th, 1910, given under my hand this 3rd day of March 1923, B. Butterworth. Yeah, but I'm really enjoying it. Honestly, Dispatch is a game. Done played it in censored mode, and every other word was just bleep. Yeah, I think. Is that the one that Diz? Were you playing that? Thanks for lurking, Jedi. We treasure your support and good vibes. Which one? Dispatch. I'm pretty sure I have that. Issue number 11. C not. Okay. Interesting.
There was nothing else of interest in the shack.
All that for that? Really?
I jiggled the handle, but the door was locked.
You said pretty sure I have Dispatch. Maybe I'm thinking of something else. Okay, let's go. Let's start at the top. Okay, dishes are done. Last batch of cookies, and they have dishwashers on. Virus, let's go. What kind of cookies did you make? Inquiring minds want to know.
Cluck, cluck. Buck, buck, buck. Cluck. I tried to persuade the chicken to come outside, but clearly I was out of cluck.
Oh! Wait. Clearly I was out of cluck. That's amazing.
The wood was old and rotting. It wasn't going to be of any use. And who knew what critters might have made their homes inside the pile?
I do love a good snickerdoodle virus. That's amazing.
Despite its obvious age, the water wheel was still turning. I couldn't get near it, and that was probably a good thing if I didn't want to get dragged under by the current.
Okay, just checking, making sure I'm not missing anything. Yes, please share, exactly.
The inside of the lumber mill smelled like sawdust and grease. Judging from the overgrown weeds,
Okay,
it
Hannah, no
clearly
worries.
hadn't been used in a long
Have
time.
fun with your homework.
Yet the lights remained on.
Also,
I picked up
Bedizzle,
the auger from the tool shelf.
first of all, am I saying your name correctly? Second of all, is that what you want to go by? Like, if there's something else you want me to call you, please let me know. I'm very happy. Very happy to call you what you want. The only thing I won't call you is Diz, because that's One of my mods. He's the OG Diz. Bailey or Lee? Okay, cool. You got it. Do you have a preference?
I looked over the machine, but I couldn't find a way to turn it on, if it even still
I want
worked.
it on. Diz is like, yep, that's me.
The beam looked to be driven by the water wheel outside. From the multitude of wires fanning out from the top, it was presumably hooked up to
Got
a
it.
generator.
No problem. Will not call you that.
The electrical safety of the panel looked questionable. I wasn't going to touch it.
Probably a good idea. Let's put the hatch. Locked.
The hatches were locked. From their shape, I deduced they were for storing lumber, and I wasn't in need of any 2x4s.
At least not yet.
The saw blades were rusted, dull, and would surely have precipitated the need for a tetanus shot. I tried the door, but it was locked.
Shocker. We have an auger. What are we gonna do with an auger? Wait. What's... Coffin nails, chalk, black feathers, gunpowder, silver coin, rum, bone fragment.
It was a manuscript that looked hundreds of years old.
Okay. This is narrated in the style of a Christmas. Yeah, kinda. That is kinda what it reminds me of too, actually, now that I'm really thinking about it. Yeah.
Nope.
Oh, okay.
I didn't want to... I couldn't break my way through the door. It was peculiarly reinforced for a lumber mill.
You do mainly Sims, you said, but have you tried other point-and-click games that came out recently? Let's see. I've played Peak and RV There Yet, which aren't point-and-click. I've been playing also a lot of Town to City, because Hannah was kind and bought that game for me, and I've been enjoying it. I also play a lot of Baldur's Gate. Yeah, Halloween Story. A sexy lamp is replaced with a sexy ghost woman. Yes, Town to City. I know, it's so fun. I do want to play that on stream. This is something I've been wanting to play like a lot. Yes, welcome to the Squirrel Scouts. Okay, I don't see. We do have a lot of fun here, honestly. At least I think we do. Oh.
I didn't want to touch it. I hadn't seen something with that many scary-looking teeth since Old Lady Malloy's German Shepherd got loose on my 10th birthday.
I wonder if I could use...
The hatch doors had swelled closed. I wasn't getting through them.
What am I missing? Maybe it's outside. Need the auger for something. What was going on with the wood pile?
The wood was old and rotting. It wasn't going to be...
I must need the chickens out of there for something. I don't know. This is... Let's go look at the next thing. I'm sure I'll find it. Oh, hello. All right.
The inside of the church was silent and still.
Looks a little deserted, if you ask me.
The church door was locked.
Shocker. Ooh. Hello? We need some coffin nails. He's missing a leg to his table. Oh. I can take it, apparently.
Hello?
Yeah! God darn it! Don't sneak up on people like that! You frighten the dying daylights out of
The
me.
dying
Looked at me like
daylights
he'd seen
instead of
a
the
ghost.
living daylights.
Sorry,
Oh my gosh.
you seem a little jumpy.
I thought you were that pesky little girl again.
A little girl? That doesn't seem like a reason to be scared.
She's a terror. One of these days, she's gonna give me a heart attack.
I mean...
Last week, she showed up with a doctor's note she'd forged, saying a man I'd buried that day was just a very deep sleeper. 7 hours I was out here digging him back up, at my age.
And was he sleeping?
Dead as a dodo. Just like that little girl will be if I get my hands on her.
Could a mod take care
Who
of that
are
for
you
Virus,
anyway?
please?
My
I would
name's Murphy
really
McCallan.
appreciate it.
I've just arrived on the island.
Well, welcome, Mr. Murphy. I'm Edgar Kettle. Gravedigger, undertaker, coffin maker, and anything else that needs doing to keep this cemetery running.
Did you make
Did
this
you
coffin?
make this coffin?
I sure did. But this is no more than a pauper's coffin by anyone's standards. The finest the parish pension can buy. Lock them in lumber, leave them to
Thank
slumber. That's what I say. This'll end up 5 feet under by the end of the night.
I thought it was supposed to be 6 feet.
You're not the one doing the digging. 5 feet, and I get a tea break.
Woo!
Was the little girl named Mallory Wisp by any chance?
That's her. The peril in a pinafore. She got the whole town thinking I was burying people prematurely. I walked past the school the other day, and they'd made up a jump rope chant about me.
Oh, what was the chant the school children made up about you?
Edgar, Edgar, crazy feller, just be careful, he don't get you.
Oh.
How many bodies did he strive to bury while they're still alive?
1, 2, 3, 4.
I wasn't looking for audience participation.
Sorry, I got carried away. Just like you with the burying. Have you ever accidentally buried someone who was still alive?
Has someone been making accusations again?
No, just making conversation.
Well, not that I know of. When you think about it, how would I know?
Shouts for help, desperate shaking of the coffin.
Look, I haven't sealed anyone up who was chatting with me, let's put it that way. I usually check for signs of life, but everyone takes shortcuts sometimes, don't they? I deserve some rest in peace, too.
Whoa.
Have you got any spare coffin nails?
No, I don't have any to spare. I've got a backlog of bodies begging for burial. But does the parish increase my funding? Nope. The roof's leaking, my table's broken. I've used floorboards to build some of the coffins. Take my advice. Don't go into this line of work. Undertaking is a dying business.
Nah. Listen, Avatar, I'm sure this cemetery is full because everybody's dying to get in.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Hopefully not the guy in the coffin.
Not funny.
Oh my gosh.
Do you think I could fit inside the coffin?
Probably not. The gentleman inside might make it a bit of a squeeze.
You mean there's a dead guy inside there?
There better be. I can't afford to be burying empty coffins.
Oh my gosh, this conversation is weird. Like, it's funny.
I'm looking for the treasure of Belmore Manor.
Oh, a treasure hunter. Well, let me tell you something, young man. Don't even think about digging up my graveyard. There's no treasure buried here, and I'm already busy enough filling in the holes that are supposed to be here.
Do you know anything about the disappearance at Belmore Manor?
I think it's important to let the dead rest in peace.
But what if they're not in peace?
Well, you got me there. Listen, I think there's more to that
Maybe.
story than meets the eye. You know the three brothers went missing, right? Well, if you ask me, I think Abigail Belmore was behind it.
That's
She
what I
was
say.
engaged to a sailor, but nobody like her would go for a commoner.
She might have loved him.
She could have loved somebody with a big bank account, too. I think she must have been using him, pretending to love him so he'd do her dirty work for her, bumping off her brothers.
Oh.
And afterwards, she drops him and goes to marry the officer of the company. Fiendish.
Do you have any proof?
Yeah, just a feeling, that's all. But when you work with cadavers, you kinda get a sixth sense about things.
What do you think was behind the disappearance?
Well, the sailor must have found out he was being manipulated, right? Done something to get his revenge.
What do you think he did?
Nobody knows. He could have been working his way through those bodies like a madman. All we know is that everyone in that house disappeared. To tell you the truth, I'm quite relieved they did.
Why's that?
Because if they hadn't disappeared, it would have been this old fool who had to bury him. Saved me a lot of work.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm
I
gonna go.
best be running along.
Don't drop dead. I don't want anything else on my to-do list.
Oh my goodness, sir.
The tin was full of nothing but holes.
Oh, boo. Bellows. Congratulations, Virus. Just gonna yoink that. No big deal. But it's a screw jack.
Nope.
Oh.
The gravedigger definitely wouldn't have been happy with me prying up the lid of the coffin.
But we need coffin nails. Please, if you think you're gonna die, don't. Because if you do, I'm throwing you in the ocean to not have to do work. I mean, I could see that.
I didn't need to warm my hands on the stove. It was already a humid night, and the fire was more useful at keeping bugs away from the shack than keeping anyone toasty.
Interesting.
The coffin lid had been nailed down securely. I wasn't going to be able to open it. A mischievous idea began to form in my mind. Hey, I think the guy inside here might still be alive.
And why would you think something like that?
The coffin was just shaking around. Maybe you should open it up.
Well, I didn't see it move.
The gravedigger had me in a conundrum. I could hardly start shaking it right in front of his eyes.
And unless the body inside starts jiggling around, I'm not opening up that coffin.
How? The jack, I just used it though.
I didn't want the gravedigger to catch me putting it back. I decided to hang on to it for now. The gentleman inside the coffin was long past needing nail-holes. I couldn't do that.
Hey, Danielle, how are you?
That wasn't going to work.
I tried. Maybe we have to come back. Oh.
I scanned the headstones for anything of note, but didn't know what I was searching for.
I'm good. Hey, Valpat. My goodness, all the friends rolling in. Good. Just playing a new game. Trying to find the treasure of Belmore
I scanned
Manor.
the headstones for anything of note.
Okay.
I scanned the
Still scanning headstones.
I scanned the headstones.
Okay, so clearly we don't know what we're looking for. Got it. Oh, hello. Hello, crypt.
I couldn't see any way to open the crypt door. Not a doorknob, not a keyhole. Whoever sealed this up intended to seal it up for good.
Interesting.
Nope.
Nope.
I couldn't do that. The crypt door was solid granite with ironwork edging that looked just as functional as it was decorative. I wasn't getting through it by force.
Okay. How is everybody doing on this fine Tuesday? Thanksgiving Eve. Okay. Is that the entire table, not just the legs? Okay. What could I do to make it seem somebody's rattling around in there? Only Tuesday for 1 more minute. Oh, before it melts over? Did you click on the I did. The tin can just was like a
The tin
look.
was full of nothing.
It's full of nothing but holes.
I needed to think of something else.
Maybe this
That wasn't going to work.
or this.
I needed to think of something else.
Horseshoe, maybe. Okay. Let's take a look.
Nope.
No. Oh, maybe the
That didn't work.
or this or something?
That wasn't going to work.
Might have to come back. My favorite one
Hurry
point
up with
click
the
games.
barrels, Morris.
Yeah.
We're gonna get these unloaded before anyone sees us.
Are you sure this is a good idea, Musket? I don't think we should be using a church as our hiding place.
You're not being paid to think, Morris. You carry those barrels in here and let me worry about the theological implications. This place has been abandoned for decades. There's nobody around.
Nobody living, maybe. What if there's ghosts, boss?
Darn it, Morris. If brains was dynamite, you wouldn't have enough to blow your nose. Now get unloaded.
You would never
Keep an
have
eye
to
out for
blow your
anyone
nose.
snooping around.
What if someone catches us?
If anyone asks, we're the new clergy. Tell them these barrels are full of communion wine.
Yep.
I thought we was rum runners, not wine runners.
We do need some
boss.
rum.
Communion rum, then.
Ah,
Communion
gotcha.
rum.
Remember, St. Juniper's Church is a place to get closer to God. And if anyone questions our alibi, we make sure that happens.
The pair of rum runners looked like the human personifications of the dish and the spoon from Hey Diddle Diddle. The gangly spoon bossing around the rotund dish as it carried barrels effortlessly from the jalopy and into the church. As it turned out, nursery rhyme characters become a lot more intimidating once they have revolvers.
Ooh. Okay, faster, buddy.
The
Don't wanna
barrels
get
were
caught.
far too heavy for me to lift, though that gorilla of a rum runner had been picking them up like they were cotton balls.
Do we have a jar? No. If we did. Okay, does this take me to the same place? It does. Okay. Because I've got the auger, but I don't have anything to put it in. So let's see what else. Oop. This is the map. Let's see what's here. Because I'm clearly missing something.
The plaque read, Fort de l'Amour, no public access. For further information,
Fort de
please
l'Amour.
contact the lighthouse keeper. The lighthouse light was off.
That's
The
dangerous.
lighthouse light was off.
The tin can. Yeah, but how do we plug the holes? Like, that's the thing.
Here,
Look,
kitty,
kitty.
kitty. Psst, 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 psst. It was no use. That cat was clearly more entranced by shiny things than the stranger outside the gate.
I do have.
Could have tried squeezing my arms through the bars, but I already knew the barrel was too far away to reach. The metal gate was far too strong to open with the poker.
I have a fish.
I couldn't do that.
Oops.
The fish had been dead for years, was primarily comprised of stuffing, and smelled faintly of formaldehyde. The cat wasn't going to be interested in it in the slightest. I couldn't get to the staircase while the coat of arms depicted 4 lions surrounding a central flower, topped by a medieval tower. That didn't work.
It was worth a shot. You don't know.
I needed to think of something else.
The blower thing? I mean, that's all it is a bellows.
I didn't need to blow on that. I didn't need to blow on that. The cat wasn't going to be interested in that.
Well. The light?
There wasn't anything to do with the lantern. I didn't need to blow on that.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing here. Okay. Saying if you put out the light, the cat would lose interest. Nah. Maybe we need to go back to the city. There were things that were closed that I better open up. Yep, they are. That's right.
Murphy McAllen, so you're still here. What have you been up to? Anything newsworthy?
That's none of your business. Don't think I've forgotten your trick with the telegram.
Hey, it's nothing personal. Your business is my business, and my business is news. I'm Evelyn Stoker, editor of the Juniper Parish Gazette. No misdeed left unshared, no drama left unmonetized.
No drama
Come
left
on, work with me
unmonetized.
here, McAllen. I need something juicy. Committed any crimes? Uncovered any affairs? Any deep, personal secrets to reveal?
The honest-to-God truth? No.
I need a good story. I can't let something minor like the truth stand in the way of that.
Something might have liked the truth.
There was no way I was going to get past the newspaper editor to get it. Besides, I didn't know how to operate it.
You know how to operate a camera? Oh, there's a canister.
I didn't want to get ink all over me.
Don't even think about it. The spring on that printing press looks like it's going to blow at any moment.
I picked up the twine. With her stunt at the bayou, I figured she owed me one.
Oh, and
I
scissors.
picked up the scissors. Maybe she owed me 2.
Empty grave body missing. Huh. What?
Hey, you can't come back here.
Sorry.
Hey, you can't come back here.
Yes?
Hi.
That's what I was thinking.
What are you working on?
One of the most romantic articles this newspaper's ever seen. Francois Fogg, Dead Nettle's local pharmacist, is reuniting with his long-lost love after 14 years apart, thanks to this newspaper's personal ads column.
What a lovely story.
That's right. She mailed in a letter she wanted printed. Her former sweetheart saw it, and now they're on track to see each other again. Eventually.
Eventually?
Well, that's a bit of an administrative issue. In the letter we received, she told him to meet her in her Texas hometown of Magnolia. Due to a tiny typesetting error, he's now on a 6-week voyage to Mongolia. But doesn't it warm your heart how far people will go for love?
What's in those filing cabinets?
Past issues of the paper, going all the way back to 1858. Of course, things were a lot more interesting when Dead Nettle was thriving. People, ships, and cargo coming and going. Lots to report on back then. More than the dregs I have to dress up now.
Why did the ship stop coming to Dead Nettle?
The Belmore Trading Company was the heartbeat of this island. After the disappearance,
yeah, so
there was no one left
anyways.
to run the company, and it all got sold off. When that folded, so did pretty much everything else.
Do you have any back issues featuring the Belmore Manor wedding?
We don't, I'm afraid. Most of the paper's directors were at the wedding, and disappeared along with everyone else. The newspaper had to close up shop for months while it was restaffed. This was back when the Gazette wasn't run by just one person.
Don't you have more interesting stories to write about?
The crackpots this island calls a population wouldn't know something interesting if they paid for it. Which they hardly do. Believe me, I've tried to get juicier stories. Scouring the island, doorstop interviews, hiding under windows.
You eavesdrop on people through their windows?
It's called investigative reporting.
Oh, well.
Would you take my photograph?
Do you know how much the chemicals cost to develop those photographs? I'm on a limited budget here, McAllen. Unless you've done something notable, you're not getting into print.
Did you know Comptroller Grimes?
How could I forget him? The guy was a walking, talking migraine generator.
Surely you shouldn't speak of the dead like that.
Why not? I spoke plenty worse about him when he was alive. Anyway, I'm sure everything happens for a reason. And hopefully that reason is to increase my circulation numbers.
Increase my
Everything's
circulation
connected, you know?
numbers.
Have you ever heard of the butterfly effect? I suspect it works for moths, too. Because I can never get the damn things out of here. Some people say that if a man breaks wind in Alabama,
Ooh,
it
thank
can
you,
cause
Virus.
a hurricane in Fiji.
I think I shared a train car with that guy on my way here. I'm doing some research on the treasure of Belmore Manor.
Have you found it?
Well, no, not yet. I've just started looking.
Then don't waste my time. Come back when you've got the goods.
Have you ever written an article on the disappearance at Belmore Manor?
What a waste of column inches. Leave it. That's my advice. There's no story in it.
No story.
Not one that anyone would believe. And I've got advertisers breathing down my neck.
What do you think went on?
Practically everyone on this island thinks there was some kind of sorcery involved. No one is looking at the reality. If I write up my research, no one on the island will believe me. If I write their wackadoodle theories, I'll be laughed out of the industry.
Rockin' a hard place.
You can tell me what you've uncovered about Belmore Manor. Trust me, at this point, few things would surprise me.
I heard the Belmore Trading Company was losing revenue. Its profits eaten up by who knows what ventures those brothers had going on. I've seen the records. The company was privately owned, sure. But when you've got pressure building and the sharks are circling, you've got to shore up your defenses. I think that's why the Belmores persuaded Abigail to marry John Rackham.
Marry someone she didn't love?
But he didn't love her either. He was just after the company, so he hires the sailor to seduce her, convince her there's more to life than Devil's Rock. And as soon as she marries Rackham, they split, never to see each other again. He inherits the lot, and she disappears with her lover boy sailor to who knows where.
Why do you think all the guests disappeared?
They bumped them off to cover their tracks. Either one of them could have been sunning it up in Sarasota ever since. But imagine me writing that into a piece of serious journalism.
You might not believe this, but I saw a ghost inside Belmore Manor.
You know what? You're right, McAllen. I don't believe it. Really? You've been on this island how long? And you're already starting to sound as loopy as a local.
I think I better be going.
Keep your eyes peeled for a story, McAllen. There are secrets on the island. And it's my job to run advertisements next to them.
It's my job to run advertisements next to him. Okay, so we agreed we should try this.
I didn't need to blow on that. I didn't need to blow on that.
Okay.
I couldn't do that.
Okay.
Nope.
Nope. Hmm. Oh.
Could you take my photograph for this captain's license?
What do you think this is, a boudoir studio? Would you like a feather boa and a pair of high heels for your session? Don't waste my time. I only take photographs of people who are newsworthy.
I didn't think she'd be interested in that.
Oh, okay. Maybe this?
What do you think of this manuscript I have?
Looks fake to me.
What do you mean? This is a genuine voodoo manuscript, hundreds of years old.
I know my paper.
You know,
From
the more I
offsets
hear
to
his
cover
voice,
stock,
it's sounding
pulp
familiar to me
parchment.
too.
If you can print on it, I know about it. The manuscript may be old, European I'd say, but the ink on it. Look at the splatters, the fade. That's within the last century at most. My guess is there used to be something underneath, and it's been covered over.
Is there any way to find out what used to be there?
I don't think so, McAllen. All we can say is that someone did a good job making sure that whatever it was isn't there anymore.
Interesting. Whatever it was isn't there anymore. Huh. Okay. All right. Well. Interesting. Okay, let's go see what else is out there.
Good evening. He looked past me like I was invisible, as though if he ignored me hard enough, there was a chance I'd disappear. I said good evening?
I'm sorry. I didn't realize you were talking to me.
Who the heck else would I be talking
There's
to?
no one else here.
Wishful thinking on my part. Have
Rude.
you taken a wrong turn, sir?
I'm just having a look around.
Well, make it a quick one, and I shall need to know your name.
Murphy McAllen, and who do I have the pleasure of speaking to?
My name is Felix Greer, maitre d', bartender, and acting manager of the Captain's Club. When Mr. Perkins has the night off.
What is this place?
This, sir, is the Captain's Club, a private members club for current and retired sea and riverboat captains. We are highly exclusive. Are you a captain?
He asked with a smugness that told me he already knew the answer.
We have a captain's license.
Then may I recommend a swift exit? You'll find a convenient egress to your starboard side. If you like, I can give you a good swift kick in the right direction, sir.
This guy's
and don't feel the
rude.
need to stop walking until your ankles get soggy.
Is the club busy tonight?
Well, we haven't opened yet, but if it's like last week, it'll be quite the lively soiree. I could barely keep up.
The members
The
here like to have a
SS
good time?
That's right, sir. Both of them. This town sure isn't what it used to be.
What's happened to Dead Nettle?
Do you think you've wandered into the Tourist Information Center? I can assure you, you'll never meet a tourism official who dresses with this much panache. Stuart Lepew, head of the Devil's Rock Historical Society, looks like a thrift store had a crisis of conscience and threw up on him.
I was just hoping to talk to someone so obviously knowledgeable about the area.
Oh,
Well, yes, that
butter
is
him
true.
up.
I am plagued with an encyclopedic knowledge of the locality. My concierge duties require it. I have a spiel.
Felix pushed out his chest like this was his moment in the limelight. His
How are
eyelids
you,
half closing
Captain?
as he performed before imagined crowds.
Welcome, hardy traveler, to our quaint port town of Dead Nettle. Once this town you see around you was a hub of commerce, a beacon for ships bravely
Good.
navigating
Ready for
between
Thanksgiving?
America, Europe, and the Caribbean. With the unfortunate dissolution of the Belmore Trading Company, our town has settled into a quieter life, perfect for the sailor ready to hang up their cap. We hope that you enjoy your time in our cozy town and perhaps explore some of the local sites here in Dead Nettle. Well,
Excuse me?
I was expecting applause.
Ooh.
I'm looking for the lost treasure of Belmore Manor.
Sorry to hear you're not
goody.
looking forward to it,
Another
but I'm
young
glad you're on
adventurer
break.
Seeking fame, fortune, or some combination of the two. Just the local color Dead Nettle has been lacking.
Bird. The bird.
What do you know about the lost treasure?
Do you think you're living in a storybook? Weathered
Yes.
maps, talking parrots? X marks the spot?
Yes.
Grow up, you silly boy. Captaincy is a noble skill that doesn't need to be trivialized with childish tales of lost treasure.
Why not?
You must have some thoughts on the disappearance.
On moonlit nights, when the waves crash against the rocks, the captains of this club trade yarns about this very mystery. Did you know Abigail
Okay,
Belmore's
Virus.
fiance was a sailor who worked
Get
on the
some
ships?
sleep.
Some
Thanks
of the
for
old
hanging
boys
out.
here even worked with him. They say he loved her, as true as a captain loves the sea. But she was a temptress, a siren. She scuttled that sailor's heart, consumed by a voodoo premonition that she had to fulfill. more beautiful than a mermaid, and twice as fishy.
What did she do?
After months of engagement, she broke it off and chose to marry an officer of the company instead, on their very wedding day.
Why did she do that?
The rumors I've heard are that they discovered something in the Caribbean, something wicked, something that consumed them and drove them to heinous acts. The Belmore brothers swore their crew to secrecy, and the men were loyal to their word. But the rot in the rope was that sister, Abigail. People say that whatever they discovered took hold of her. With the sailor's broken heart and the officer's resources, she was about to unleash something terrible. Until the disappearance halted her evil plans.
Do you think that's true?
Oh.
Of course not. It's all nonsense. But the captains do love to outperform each other with such tales on a dull evening.
What makes you think I'm not a captain?
For one thing, you lack the grizzle, the crustiness, the essential R of a captain.
How do I get those?
Years of exposure to saltwater and a sullen, uncooperative crew, I should think. Do you even have a boat?
Actually, I did have one earlier this evening, but an alligator fell on it. Admittedly, it was only 3 inches long.
It isn't the size that matters, sir. It's the motion of the ocean. Tell me, have you ever captained a three-rigger through a tropical typhoon? Have you ever run the rapids of the Mississippi without hitting a single reef? Wind in your sails, fire in your furnace, waves beneath your keel?
Have you?
Well, it's a little complicated.
In what way?
I get seasick.
Oh.
Is there any way to prove I'm a captain?
You might show me your captain's license. As I'm sure you know, the state of Louisiana requires all captains of both river and sea to carry one.
Oh,
But don't
guess
try to
what?
foist off a fake on me. Last week, we had someone present a license with a photograph distinctly unlike their contemporary appearance. The photograph was
That's a regret
clearly
nothing.
of someone a good deal older than them, with more facial hair, and most importantly, one less eye.
Oh.
You know, I quite like being out at
That's
sea.
a regret
Oh,
nothing.
really, sir?
Bobbing along the ocean waves, up and down, like one of those roller coasters at Luna Land. Up and down and up and down.
If sir would please be quiet. Else I expect there'll be a few waves of something coming out of my mouth any moment.
Ew.
I best be casting off.
Don't feel the need to rush back, sir.
Guess what?
Without a photograph of me, there was no way he was going to accept it
Aw.
as proof of my being a captain.
Boo.
There was nothing in the fountain except a rim of moss and dirt that made it look like a stained toilet.
Gross.
You can't go up there. It's for members only.
Can we just throw him overboard? Pfft, yeah. That'd be great.
I glanced at the ledger on the podium. It was mostly empty. The words I could see were written in such an unreadable scrawl that looked like a centipede had dipped its legs in ink and skittered across the page.
Okay.
That didn't work.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing.
I didn't need to blow on that.
Why is that so funny
That
every
wasn't going to work.
time?
I considered throwing my money in the fountain. Maybe it would make a wish come true. But then again, maybe there were more practical things I could do with it.
That's true. It does.
I didn't think he'd be interested in that.
All right, fine. Let's. I don't think I can go this way.
Members only.
Fine. I want you to have the dead fish, the woman. Yeah. Let's see here. Still
The puppet
nothing
show
here.
hadn't started yet.
Well, obviously. This would have been funny. That is funny. Friends, I do have to run some ads. Let me get in here to the jewelry store.
Oh, my second customer of the night. I don't know if I can handle such a rush. Welcome, young man, to Doubloon's Jewelry. All the riches
Jewelry.
to fill your breeches. Jewels, silver, gold, the finest things for you to behold. Whom do I have the pleasure of meeting?
My name's Murphy McCallan.
Oh, a
I know.
pleasure to meet you. My name's Jasper Crumb, owner and proprietor. Are you looking for something valuable while you're here on the island?
Funnily enough, I am.
Is there a special someone in your life? Looking for an apology gift, perhaps? I've sold more missed anniversary necklaces and drunken fumble earrings than I can count.
No, I don't need anything like that.
Then how about something for yourself? You look like a working man. Could I interest you in a pocket watch?
Actually, I had one up until about an hour ago. Traded it to a glowing green guy for a magic pouch. As the words left my lips, I realized I sounded like a character from Jack and the Beanstalk.
Pardon me?
I'm just here to browse.
Browse away, young man. I'll be here if you need me.
That goldfish is jumpy. Okay, I have to run some ads, and then I swear I'm not enough. We will play a little bit more, and then we'll worry about figuring out where we're gonna take this crazy train to. But let's run some ads here really quick. And we'll be right back. And for those of you that are left, hi, how's it going? Hi, how are ya? Ahoy, chat! Pacific's treasure hunt is full of twists and turns. Avatar's theories are sailing high, from using blowers to handling dead fish. Captain's back with the lost license and Thanksgiving tales, while Virus shares cookie recipes before bed. Don't forget, Squirrel Scouts, sign that petition for a better EA. Awesome. That was new. I've never had it do the ahoy before. That's weird. Anybody else think that's weird? Mwahaha. Not really. Yeah, okay. Let's look at this really quick. Let's see. What can we actually look at? We can look at the jewelry, the carving, the fish, the cash register, the microscope, more cabinets. Is there anything we can snag? Poster. And then the dude. I'm wondering if we can sell him the brooch, maybe. I wonder if you can take the fish to get the cat's attention. Oh, ooh, maybe. What do we put the fish in, though? I'm wondering if we should have gone in the church before the dudes did. Corrupting scrolls kept out with my pirate talk. I mean, it was bound to happen, Captain. Eventually. It's bound to happen eventually. Well, we should hand the jewelry to this guy when ads are over. You think so? Nah? Karen's just like, nah. Don't give him nothing. You should have more information about it. I agree with that. Okay, welcome back from ads, friends. Let's just take a look. What happens when I click on things? Trust no
The
one.
cabinet was filled with used jewelry. Rings, brooches, necklaces, and more. Even secondhand, I would have had to save for years to afford any of them. There was no way I could carry a fishbowl full of water and a live goldfish around with me.
He might give us the fish with the bowl. I mean, maybe.
I didn't need the poster. I inspected the carving. Its woodworm-dotted surface and water-stained edges suggested it had once been much more than a decorative piece in a jewelry store.
So it used to be as part of a ship.
The cabinet proudly displayed all manner of gold and silver creations, watches, necklaces, pendants, and more, all made in-house by the jeweler. Even if I could reach it, it was probably better for the jeweler to operate equipment like that.
Okay.
Excuse me, would you be able to polish a brooch for me?
Let me take a look. Oh, well, 18-karat yellow gold, filigree wirework in a handcrafted floral motif, and round, brilliant cut ruby, if I'm not mistaken, made to fit a music box?
That's right. How did you know that?
I know my own handiwork anywhere. Now, how did you get a hold of it?
Oh, just a gift.
What a generous gift indeed. Well, we do offer free polishings on all items purchased here, so I'd be very happy to shine her up for you. Please, bear with me for a moment. There we go, shining like a firefly's rear end.
A firefly's rear end.
I'm afraid the clasp on the back has broken off. You weren't planning on wearing it soon, were you?
I wasn't planning on wearing it at all.
There's no shame in indulging yourself every once in a while.
It's true.
Lord knows I can appreciate the comfort and empowerment a pair of hosiery can bring. Anyway, we don't have any replacement clasps in stock, but I can put it in order. In the meantime, here's a button magnet that should hold it in place, as long as you're not too vigorous with it.
A button magnet, you say?
Thank you. Robbing a jewelry store really wasn't my style.
Robbing a jewelry store.
There was no reason to use the microscope without something to magnify.
Like maybe this?
While the microscope was meant for jewelry, I would...
Oh. Yeah, I don't see anything that it should be used for.
I didn't need to cut that.
That's okay, because actually we're gonna probably, I think we're gonna call it, because I do need to, save and load? Save. Okay, it is auto-saving. Cool. I do need to call it for the night, because it's getting late. I gotta tuck the kiddo in. Yes, I want to exit. If you click next to it, you can save. Yes. It was also auto-saving, so. Okay, let's go see where we should take this crazy train to, friends. Don't go anywhere just yet. Let's see who's on, because we do love to send the love. Oh, Captain, hello officially. Ooh, we actually have quite a few friends on. Ooh, okay. We have a lot of friends playing a lot of things. Could go there. Ooh, we haven't been there in a long time. Oh, well, we just rated her. Otherwise, I'd say we should go there. Okay, friends. Do we want... I've got some Sims. I've got some Palia. I've got more Sims, Petite Planet, Marvel Rivals, Animal Crossing. Is there anything that's sounding good to anybody? There's a lot of stuff happening right now. Ooh, we could go there too. What do we think? I think any of the above. Let's go see. Maybe here. Trying to think if we've been here before. I don't think we have. Let's go see. This is hard. We have a lot of friends on. A lot more than I was expecting, that's for sure. I think we're gonna go here. I don't feel like we've raided this person in a while. They are a member of our community. Animal Crossing, says Lady Cat. Okay, we could do Animal Crossing. Is that the only person playing Animal Crossing right now? No, I've got 2 people playing Animal Crossing. I do want to go somewhere where maybe we have some friends, though. I prefer to do that if I can. A lot of people are playing Animal Crossing because of the new update coming out. Are people excited? Are y'all excited for the new update? Because I am. Oh, yeah, we've got friends here. Okay, we're going to go here. Let's go see Panda. Captain, I had fun tonight with you, too. Friends, we're going to go see Panda G28. She's playing Animal Crossing at the moment. We have some friends in chat, so that's where we're going to go. So make sure, please, to grab a raid message. If you're subscribed, please grab the message with the emotes. If you're not subscribed, grab the ones with the squirrels. Either way, we're going to go nuts. We're going to show our love to Panda. Friends, thank you so much for being here. Apparently, my credits aren't going to work. So thank you so much for the mods that were here. Thank you for the subs, the resubs, the bits, for all of the things. I love you guys so much. We are going to be back on Friday. We're co-streaming with our friend, My Name is Gons. And then Saturday, I'll be a guest on his stream. He and I are going to play Faz. And then Sunday... originally it was going to be the dev takeover. I don't know if he still wants to do that. If not, I think we're going to play more of this if you all are okay with that, because it's kind of a really cool game, I think. So, friends, I love you so much to the moon and back. Make sure that you grab a raid buddy. Make sure that your friends don't get left behind. And friends, even if you can't stick around for the raid, please make sure that you drop in and drop one of those raid messages, because it really does make a streamer's day. So I will see you all on the other side of the raid. Have a great night. I'll see you all Friday. Have a happy Thanksgiving. And I'll see you later. Bye, friends. Goodbye. Bye.